With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge toward, because his code can't be ignored. Just how much TSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun is child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 28th of November 2023. I forgot what fucking day it was, but yeah, it's Tuesday the 28th of November 2023. November is almost over, it's almost December, almost the best month for the whole year, Christmas month of December. And I am joined today by a special guest, and that special guest is Brad Burnian. So welcome to the Bingo, Brad.
Hello. I'm a bit out of the loop, Jad, as to what happened yesterday with Phil. Could you please take us through it? See what I did there? Set you up there.
Yeah, nice little segue there. Well, I mean, yeah, Phil had a very bad day after we were done with bingo. We finished bingo, we went away, we're like, oh, balls, and we fucking just assumed it was going to be a normal fucking day for Phil. But Phil had an emergency. Phil had a catastrophe. Phil had an attack. Yeah, that's a scene to be believed here. I'm going to show you what happened to Phil on his day stream when he was playing Modern Warfare. This is also taken from Memology 101, big ups to them as usual. And it's a 10-minute video, and Phil apparently was under attack. He claims he was under attack. He claims he was getting DDoSed. He claims people are up to no good. So let's just fucking revisit Phil's woes from yesterday.
It wasn't even there, dude. I had enough, dude. I'm just gonna fucking delete the game at this point. It's so bad. So, here we go. I'm obviously begging right now because I'm going to mention, since the end of the podcast, guys, today, 2 major ways you can support the stream. It would be great if you could support the stream via that way. That would be very helpful, and thank you in advance. So, beg. There you go. Here's a nice begging session.
Oh, hello a second. interrupt that, because Pam Solo has just dropped a nice little bombshell. Tom, as in Turkey Tom, the documentary guy, he's posted a final response to DSP.
Oh, breaking news.
I feel that might be worth checking out.
Yeah, sure.
Long story short, Phil couldn't stream sometimes and things are going wrong for him. Boo fucking who for him and all that jazz. Apparently Phil's stream's having problems. And apparently he stopped. Hold on. I think he stopped being live properly. Look at the chat as well. The chat's freaking out.
Yeah.
Bros, it's Ogre, Brittle, Phil, Page and DSP Gaming. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. This might put Bingo at great risk today if Phil is still having internet problems. But there you fucking go. Are we being invaded, says Robbie Peso. Shut the fuck up. Turkey Tom's video. So Turkey Tom made a 35-minute video on DSP. I mean, oh, are we back? I think Phil's stream is back. It might be back. I'll just confirm that. It's fucking music. Yeah, his stream seems to be back. Okay. Very funky, very odd. Anyway, the Turkey Tom thing does seem quite interesting, but it's a 35-minute long video. In fact, I've got a link to it right here, thanks to Pam Solo. Jesus, man. Shut this, mute, but shut still. We'll have this in standby. Phil might be having problems with stream today. We'll have this on standby.
Fair enough.
We got that. We can check out later on. But Did Phil say anything about what happened to him? No. Nothing at all. In fact, it's struggling again. The spinning circle of death is back.
Oh, God.
Ah, Jesus, man. And so, yeah, Phil's having all sorts of problems right now. Who knows what's going on? Here's what happened to him yesterday. Let's just keep playing this, and this is what happened to him yesterday.
For all of you, I know it's absolutely obnoxious. You can't stand it. So there you go. What a fucking piece of shit. All of the daily challenges are catered towards sniping. 3 of them are headshot kills, and 4 of them are one-shot, one-kill. The fuck? Huh? Wow, what a great way. I literally started the match with a guy on my ass the entire time. And I had no way to ever come back because I had no health, so I couldn't fight him. Dude, what is going on? You saw the delay, right? I can't even fire my weapon. I tried to do it, and it's like ultra laggy, so I just can't fire my weapon on any of these guys in a reasonable amount of time. So, right now, there's literally no point to me playing. I can't get anything going. And look, I can't run up the stairs and turn and go around this railing. I try, and the game is so delayed, it turns me and I go the wrong way. Like, what the fuck, man?
It couldn't be that Phil's a fucking dumbass, bumbling piece of shit who doesn't know how to fucking control his fingers properly. No. It has to be the game developer's fault. They made him turn the other way. They made him face the other way. Fuck off. But I randomized, so random side note, random tangent, or whatever. I randomized my Scottish. I got I got a bunch of different Scottish insults and all, different bunch of Scottish sound clips.
Oh, yeah.
I randomized this. I press one button and it'll play a random one. And there's a Shawshank. So yeah, all the Scottish style sound effects I've got on my board is all completely randomized now. So I just press it once and it'll play something different. Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear them. Gutted. I'll just imagine.
And of course, also, poor Brad can't hear it because he's not on. He's got the. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. No one could hear it actually. I know why though. I know why.
Oh, okay.
I'll press it one more time. You should be able to hear it now.
Hello there.
There we go. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there, which is technically Obi-Wan is Scottish. Ewan McGregor, Scottish. I'm including that in the fucking Scottish sound effects. Him saying hello there.
I mean, it's terrible. All this hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Yeah, so there we go. It works now for the audience. I was mad bad. I forgot to do something, but I got it quickly fixed. So there we go. But Phil is obviously Phil's having all sorts. Oh, hold on. Phil's having all sorts of problems, and did he say anything at all? Has he addressed this whatsoever?
No, he's off doing some polls before.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Phil. Jesus, Nightbot's still going strong anyway. Fucking blessed Nightbot for carrying on their duties. But yeah, so yeah, we'll go back to what happened to Phil yesterday during the day stream. He's playing the game, he's playing Call of Duty, and all of a sudden, you know, things go wrong for him.
Hostile UAV in the area.
All right, I'm just gonna start over. There's no point in even playing the match. The match started horribly. It's laggy as shit. I give up. I'll start over, and I'll try to reconvene in a match that's not a waste of my fucking time. Like, why even begin? Why begin that poorly, right? Well, stupid. Unbiased fan says, I'm surprised it doesn't punish people who quit out of matches. It ruins it for the other people playing. No, you know what else ruins it? The game being complete shit online. That also ruins it. So, there's a lot of things ruining the game experience for everyone, you know.
Incoming grenade! Grenade!
I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? I couldn't move.
We have taken the securing objective Alpha.
Yes, it was all clear. It was all clear, so I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna try to take it. I was like, well, let me just walk this way and see if I can kill this guy. Oh, someone spawned behind me to kill him.
Enemy securing target.
Again, look, I just spawned. I haven't spawned without enemies. Look, I have not spawned without enemies on me staring at me. Once yet.
Well, he wasn't
it hasn't
staring at
happened. Every time I've spawned in a row, there's been enemies at me firing directly at me. So how am I supposed to ever get anything going?
Good shot,
This is terrible. It's absolutely terrible gameplay. The second match in a row, this is trash. In fact, you know what? I'm not wasting time on this either. I'm going to
no,
wait
rage quit.
until the game actually plays fairly and doesn't play like shit. Because the game just started and we're already down by over 20 points. It literally started 1 minute ago and we're down by 20 points because the game is dog shit and spawns wrong.
You're dog shit.
Shut the
You're
fuck
wrong.
up. Shut the fuck up. Stop whining like a bitch. Jesus.
Focus.
Concentration. Yeah.
Nobody.
Oh, well,
Behind you, dumbass. Nobody.
wow.
I'm getting stitched up.
Oh, we got one. At least. Oh.
That's been moonwalked away.
Could have been many things.
Yeah.
I'll check on it later. Right now, since the internet came right back, I'm not too concerned.
He has internet problems now.
And Jasper acted up and tried to attack the wires, and I told him, dude, it's like the worst possible time. It's like the worst possible time for you to attack the wires. You know, I'm trying to get the stream working again. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. This is not going to be a very good one. No siree.
That's not me. That's not me. That was the edit. That was Mology's edit.
Am I back?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Obviously, I didn't get very far in that match. The internet dropped again. You know. All I can do is keep trying, guys. I don't know what's going on, obviously. We have to keep trying to figure this out. You know, hopefully it doesn't continue all afternoon. It could be just some wonkiness in the lines. It could be an attack. At this point, I don't put anything past anything, right? Like, it could be anything. Try again. Hopefully we can play. Again, I don't know what's causing it. All we can do is try again and see what happens. If it keeps happening, obviously it's a problem. I'll have to look into it. What can I say, right?
Oh. Oh, great.
Not me. It's the edit.
Oh my god.
Very well edited by Mology.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
guys, I'm still here. It's just, this is obvious a real attack this time, because as you can see, it's waiting until I go to play the game, and then they're doing it again and again.
It's
and what it is, it's a modem reset. Whatever, and I mean, there's many ways you can do that. There, you can DDoS attack it. You can.
So it's a DDoS attack. Not just a DDoS attack, it's a DDoS attack. Multiple Ds. I mean, no, it was not a DDoS attack, okay? Let's make that perfectly fucking clear. It was not a DDoS attack.
Yeah, no, it's crap internet. That's it.
Find ways to trigger a reset. Like, I don't know. But it's definitely happening over and over today. Like, this is the third time in a row, only when I start the match. So, 100%, this is some bullshit happening, you know? And, I mean, the problem is there's nothing you can really do to fix it. You really can't. There's nothing you can do to fix it. All I can do is contact Comcast, which really isn't going to help at this point, I don't think. I don't think that would do anything besides them saying, we don't know what's going on. We'll have someone come out, right? Which isn't going to help today's stream, right? Try again. Mishael, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This is the third time in a row it happened, right?
Fool me
Right?
twice.
Third time in a row it just happened. So...
Yeah,
I mean, how many times do
that.
I say, okay, yes, it happened 3 times in a row. Obviously, something's up, right? I'm not stupid. All right, I'm still here, by the way, guys. I'm likely going to make a few phone calls. That's about all I can do. You know, that's all I can do is make a few phone calls, and hope that I can get this to stop happening. But I don't know if I will. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, what I'm looking at is what appears to be an organized attack. Now, is it a DDoS attack? I don't think so. I don't. So I don't know what it is, but all I have to do, I have to look into it. You know, I can't really control it. What I can tell you is, if it is what I think it is, that I don't think that it would last endlessly. I think that it would last a little bit and then it would stop. And it certainly wouldn't completely shut down my streams or business or anything like that. But I don't know if that's exactly what it is. So, we'll have to see. But, you know, it literally just happened. I wasn't even playing the game. I was just talking with you guys and it happened, right? And all it is the modem's resetting, basically. It's like turning off and on again and cycling. Which, you know,
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently he's updated the stream title.
Oh. Oh, so what? To
Emergency stream. I can't work and I need to talk about it now. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? He's changed it. He changed it. I'm going to refresh this just so it fucking updates the fucking stream title of my fucking bar at the top as well. Oh my god.
No.
Well, I guess it's time to talk about this. I didn't want to, but I guess I have to. Oh my god. So I think this is almost over. I don't know that, but this... It's still got a few minutes to go. Okay, we'll go through the rest of this very quickly. We'll go 1 point, we'll go 1.5. We'll speed up the sandwich to 1.5. And we'll get through the rest of this, and then we can go back to Phil.
I cannot broadcast if it keeps doing this, you know? So, we'll see what happens here. No, I know. SD charges, the thing is, it's such nonsense, and it just continues. It's just complete bullshit, you know? I'm so used to the level of harassment that I get at this point that this is just another stupid thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally just another stupid thing. It's not, world-ending, and it's just not, you know? So, now guys, obviously, this is not the intended content that I'm going to put out. I wanted to do a 3-hour session with you guys. I've already lost now 45 minutes of gameplay because of this. Please, if you can support today's stream, I apologize. Obviously, this is not of my doing. It would be great to hit some of the goals that we're trying to hit today. I know now people say, well, he's begging. Well, I would like to have given you content today. I was trying. Really, I was trying. So it would be great if you could support in some way and we could hit some of these goals, all right? I'm here to play games and have fun. I'm not here to be a whore, all right? I'm not here to beg you for money, even though I will mention maybe on a daily basis that you can subscribe to my Twitch channel. I'm not going to sit here and beg you for fucking money. I have to not play for another minute. Hold on a second here, all right? I apologize.
DSP's gone live, apparently. So we'll hit live. He's going to have his little dumbass intro. Oh, got an empty chair.
Of course.
Let me rewind.
Oh, was he moving the thing there?
Did he not, hold on, did he not have his intro? What's going on? Hold on, does it? Oh, God. I'm muting that.
I swear he was like moving the camera. Unless I'm...
So his music's still going.
Yeah.
But this is webcam. And showing.
That was amazing!
Yep.
Music's still going. Oh my god. Yeah, what the fucking day, Phil?
He's a fucking ass! He's a fucking ass! Oh, son of a bitch!
Super serious mode activated. I keep muting him just so I don't fucking have to endure his crappy music. But, I mean, Jesus, so when's it going to stop the music?
Guts, man!
Someone stop the crappy music. Look at his chat. Uh-oh, DSP forgot to take off invisibility cloak. Cameras on, hacked. No burst, please. The chair. Uh-oh. Hi, Mr. Chair.
Jasper pops in.
I'm gonna hit live.
Oh, the ghost's still going.
Is this live DSP?
He was editing. He was changing the. Oh, well, yeah, he was changing the like the size of the shot and all that. So.
Yeah. So he's like, but if this is the thing though. His music's still going. Right now this is live. Okay, I got the fucking...
Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah, it was supposed to be. Yeah, it was supposed to be this. But he just actually took it off.
We're back to the fucking thumbnails. Jesus Christ,
Wonderful.
Man. The slideshow. I'm setting up. He says, "I'm setting up. You're fucking up." More like you're fucking up. Quite going to put on a fucking black begging shirt because he's a fucking victim today. He's an emergency. It's an emergency stream. Everyone, have to show you guys stuff to prove what I'm going to tell you. Oh my god. What the ever-loving fuck are we in for today? What in the hell is he preparing to show us today? Has he got like some undeniable smoking gun evidence that he's been under attack or some pish?
Yeah. Holy
fuck. I mean, I was going to show you. So last night Phil did stream. Even though he had internet problems during the day, the night stream saw him get $25. It was at $7 for a long fucking time until he done his usual begging and somebody gave him some petty bucks. He ended at $25. Also, big ups to Sketchy for this drawing. Missing, Tire Chan, Bag Chan, have you seen them? Please send in information to darksidefil@hotmail.com and I'll give you a live shout out, thank you, and play an animation dependent on the level of information. And big ups to Sketchy for some robust artwork there. Jeez. It's, yeah. They've got quite the fucking bizarre imagination, I will say, but it's a very funny fucking picture anyway. Big ups to them. But Phil, hold on. He's like, I'm going to be recording this anyway. Oh, so Ian, so he's going to stream it and record it, and Ian's stream goes
Oh,
down, and he's going to
right.
have it as recording as well.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So if there are stream problems with Phil, we can always just check out this Turkey Tom video, which might be
Yeah.
a fucking doozy, you know, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess, you know, we'll fucking have that prepared anyway, but we'll see what's happening with Phil. I was going to check out the Daily Crap as well, but it's one of those things, it's like, what's happening with Phil? I mean, this has 1 minute to go. The fucking memeology video has 1 minute to go. Might as well play the rest of the memeology video.
I apologize. I have a development. I have to do something for a second here. If you guys could bear with me. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. All right, guys. Well, basically, someone's messing with me, and what I have to do is I have to look into it. So I can't stream right now. I have to get out of here. I got 2 tips. All right, I did get a 222 tip. From Bobby. Okay. Thank you, Bobby, for the 222 tip. Yeah, I gotta get out of here right now. I got some stuff to do to take care of it. I'm hoping that tonight I'll be back on the late stream. We'll see. All right, hoping everything will be all right. If everything goes according to plan, I'd like to play Like a Dragon tonight. I don't know. We'll see. All right, but I can't really let you guys know what's going on until I figure all this out. So I gotta get out of here right now and handle some stuff, and I'll be back hopefully tonight. All right, everybody. Sorry, I know, super annoying, very stupid, but that's life. That's my life that I deal with every day. So now I gotta deal with this. Okay. All right, I'll be back later, everyone, to let you know what's going on. Bye.
So basically he got $40. He got $40 in tips instead of 38, but he just didn't update it. It's fucking bored. So the way this is, yeah, and to be fair, Peace caught it as well. Peace he added the $2 as well at the end, and the night stream got 25 because of a Hail Mary emergency big. So yeah, what's happening here? Is Phil saying anything new? Nothing new yet. We're still fucking waiting. It's still his crappy fucking music going off. I cannot understand what Phil's got fucking in mind for us and what he's got in store for us. The thing is, though, I usually want to build up some speed up. I usually do try and build up speed up juice, but I'm genuinely super fucking curious what's fucking happening.
Yeah,
feel
it's breaking news.
yeah, exactly. So I feel like as soon as he goes live, I think I want to check out what's going on. So, but you know, I know Anthony and D-Dog usually keep an eye on live Phil and let me know when he's going live. I'll be keeping an eye out for those guys letting me know. We're going to watch some of the Daily Crap for now that Phil had the other night, last night actually, to explain. The title is Internet Issues Again. Pro streams into disarray. Here's the deal. 9 minutes of him basically fucking being a victim.
3-part title.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 27th of November 2023. A day that, yeah, did not go as planned. And as you guys know, I'm the kind of person that likes a set schedule. I like control.
Shut up for a second, Phil. I just forgot something. Hold on. I just realised something. Even if we could do live, Phil, I haven't even got bingo set up yet. I need to get a card set up and everything else. We need to be ready to go. So because of that, give us a number. Brad, you give me a number right now. Any number at all, as long as it's not big, some ridiculous number.
47.
47.
Last time.
Okay, 47. And enter, and here we go. We've got the bingo card for today. I have actually changed a couple of things for future bingos. I have added the word, actually 2 words. I think I added words. I added feedback. Feedback is one of the words I added, and also I added nonsense. Feedback and nonsense are the 2 new words. I have taken out close, dumb close up. That's gone.
Yeah, he never does that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So that's gone. Also, I've increased the tips. It's not on the board today, but I have doubled the amount of tips you should get in a podcast from 15 to 30.
Okay.
Which might not be popular with some people, but it is what it is. 1 minute man basically means it's a guaranteed free spot, which is a bit kind of, need to earn these bingos. So, the card we have for today's bingo. Phil to do Turbo Nose. When he goes, no. Him doing a creepy whisper, him saying day off tips, and him mocking his chat. Second row is Phil saying engagement, him doing scat talk, him saying absolutely, allow me to explain, and variety. The third row is Phil saying wrong, unique, him being a victim mode. I can tick that right now.
Burger.
This is him being a victim. I don't want a fucking cat being involved in a centre square. Let's randomise it. I don't want. Hold on. I'll see. I had it the other day. I'm just trying to think of what the fuck cat again. I'm just gonna click randomly and tell me when to stop.
Stop.
There we go. We have a knife wielding otter. Pretty good. So, the third row is Phil saying wrong, unique, him being a victim, him saying example, and there you go. The fourth row is Phil being all clown mode, him saying percent, members, him being toxic, and him saying necessarily. The fifth and final row is Phil saying goal, what the fuck are you talking about, or what are you talking about, both are allowed. Him saying shocked, him talking about drama. I mean, we will get drama talk out as well,
It's
guaranteed.
died again, apparently, according to me, sir.
Him saying burp. Or him burping, not him saying burp, him burping, sorry. As far no, the stream's live, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
This seems to be
maybe
my
just went
only
live.
No, he's talking. He's talking. Hold on, he's talking. Give me a second here. So when did he start talking?
Is not.
Very recently.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so here we go. The bingo's starting right fucking now.
Okay.
So here we go. The bingo is beginning right now, and yeah, just this could be a fucking train wreck today. Here we fucking go.
Hey everyone, I'm just finishing getting set up here, and then we're gonna begin. And this is not a normal stream by any means whatsoever. This is not what I want to do today. This is not what I
Was that a wee burp? Was that the merest burp there?
whatsoever. This is not what I want to do today.
Oh,
This
maybe,
is
yeah, it
not
might be. I think it could have been.
I'm counting that as a burp.
burger.
Yeah, I think
There
so.
we go.
What I intend to do today. I hope that we can at some point do normal content today, because you know me, I'm not about drama, I'm not about bullshit, but it seems like at this point, sadly, this seems to be my only avenue of what I can do. I don't want to do what I'm about to do. I really don't.
Oh god.
But I
Charles, you gonna-
have to, because at this point, it seems like I'm not getting helped by anyone, and if this is what I have to do, to try to get help for my situation, then I guess so be it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do,
What?
quite frankly. And I think that
He's
when
not
many
gonna do a
people hear
video
the
to comment
situation, they're
or
going to be
something.
shocked and startled and be like, what the fuck? And it's going to freak them out as much as this whole thing has freaked me out. Because it's not funny at all what's going on right now. Okay? It's really not. It's, quite frankly, it's terrifying. Let's put it that way.
What?
All right?
Yeah.
So, let me go ahead and finish my setup here. And then we're going to begin. Now, I'm just going to forewarn all of you, because there's going to be different people joining the stream over the day, I'm sure. I'm just going to forewarn all of you that likely the internet is going to go down when I'm doing this broadcast, and there's nothing I can do about it, apparently. If that's the case, just stick around, because it doesn't stay offline. It comes right back, but then it's going to go off and come back and go off and come back or whatever.
What
And there's, you know,
the
again,
hell?
Literally
what I'm
stands
going
for
to do is I'm going to
conspiracy
be recording
theorists.
the
Like,
entire
guys,
time,
it's gonna go off and
and I'm
start
going to
talking.
upload this.
It's the man, you know.
so that you will actually
What?
get an uninterrupted feed and exploration of it as well. Okay? So, just so you know, okay? Because, yeah, I know a lot of people are going to probably not tune in, because I said, oh, it's not this regular stream, it's an emergency stream. So you just know a ton of people are now going to tune in. And what's going to happen is, my internet's going to keep going off, right? Of course. So, anyway, I'm going to get started in a minute. I have absolutely no... Burger.
I'm not sure if that's Phil's internet or what. It might be. Mind you, we can interrupt ourselves with a super chat here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat. It says if he's recording the entire time, that means bingo is over with.
Technically.
But he's not recording for gameplay.
That's true. Good point. True.
He's
yeah,
not recording for gameplay.
I swapped sides quick, didn't I?
Plus, he always records a podcast anyway, for fuck's sake, so yeah.
That's true.
No, nice try. We're not going to get to escape that early. It won't be that easy for people to fucking escape the fucking bingo. Nice try, dumbass. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm also toxic all of a sudden, but I just feel like being mean. No. Let's see what's happening with Phil's stream.
No idea what we're doing today. Once I explain the situation, maybe it'll make more sense, and then, you know, we can talk. But right now, there's really, no way to negate what's happening. But you'll understand once I explain. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get started in a moment. All right. There's no bullshit. Now here's the thing. If you guys,
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's him or me. It actually might be me. Try to catch up with him. I'm not sure, because I'm a minute and a half behind apparently.
Okay.
And sometimes it does kind of be a bit weird, a little bit weird with me as well. I'm going to hide his chat actually at the side. Sometimes that can affect it as well.
Yeah.
But I'll go on normal speeds.
if you guys go ahead and, so we're gonna get started in a moment. All right. There's no bullshit. Now here's the thing. If you guys go ahead and, you know, contribute or whatever, thank you. Yes, that would help a lot today, because I can't even do a normal stream like I normally would. Right now, I'm supposed to be doing the podcast, and then I'm supposed to play Super Mario RPG, and I can't do that. Okay? I can't.
Okay.
So, I need to explain to you what's going on so you understand, and hopefully, this stream and or video will spurn someone to do something. Let's put it that way. It'll
Does I
convince
need
someone.
to explain? Does that count as allow me to explain?
He needs to say,
Close
allow me
enough.
to explain, but
Alright,
what
fair
in
enough.
the... I'm so fucking
Yeah, I
confused
don't know
right
what
now.
I've walked into today. Like,
What
it's been
in
asked for
the
bingo stream, but
ever-loving fuck is going on?
we've got bloody conspiracy theories going on here.
I really fucking do. It's like, apparently there's one person on the entire fucking planet can stop what's happening to the poor DSP, but they're not doing anything about it. I'm so confused.
To move their ass and do
That's
something
okay.
about this at this rate, okay? So we'll see. We'll see what happens, okay? But, you know, I wish I could do my normal content today. It's obvious I can't. As you know, my stream went down twice when it went live. I wasn't even on the stream. I was just setting it up, and it went down twice. So, as you know, at any moment's notice, the stream could go down, and I'm going to start, like I said, I'll start recording, so that way it'll continue to be a video if it goes down or whatever during the stream, okay? Sound good? There's no way I can tell you everything before it goes down. Like the story, I have to tell you because it's actually a pretty fucked up situation that I'm finally aware of, and now have the evidence to say this. I know what's happening, but it's a really fucked up situation that needs to be resolved immediately. But I'm not getting immediate help, so that's why I have to explain to you guys.
Basically, Comcast aren't fucking, you know, obeying his every command immediately. Jesus, man.
I can't even work. It'd be one thing if it's something you can ignore. How can I ignore it when I can't work, right? If I can't stream and I'm a full-time live streamer, I can't do my job. So I can't make money. I can't pay my bills. So obviously, this has to be treated with the utmost urgency. I can't do anything else. If I start playing a game, my stream will just keep going down anyway, right?
Oops, not.
All right? So are we good? And by the way, I fully know that this is absolutely going to get clipped and shared all over the internet. When you hear this story, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Okay?
Ugh.
You are. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, no way. Because
I
it's
don't
that
do
crazy.
drama though.
Okay? And I hope, quite frankly, I hope that's what happens. Because if everyone starts talking about this publicly, then maybe I'll get some help. I mean, I think that's what it's going to come down to. It's to the point where I need to get help. And it seems like this is going to be the only way that I can get help. Because I've went through all of the normal avenues you're supposed to go through to get help.
What
and no
the
one's helping me
hell?
at all.
Are we doing an
Okay?
intro or not? Or what? What's going on?
Okay.
What in the fuck is this source?
Oh,
All right,
no,
so
but-
when should I start? Because I see a ton of people are joining. Not
I
surprising.
did,
Probably
D-Dog,
more
I
and more
know.
people who are going to be joining here.
I mean, what's happening?
Oh, D-Dog just said I picked the best headshot. I don't know, Jazz.
Oops, a quick time thing. Jesus Christ, man. So we're behind Phil by about, you know, a minute, almost 2 minutes. Let's just let him cook, you know, fuck it. There's a 1.25 speed, we're gonna let him cook.
To be cooking
And again,
for
I want you to
hours,
understand, for those who contribute, I absolutely will do shout-outs. I just have to do it at appropriate times. So if anything comes in, you will get a normal shout-out, and I would appreciate that because I can't do my normal content today. I couldn't have a normal day yesterday because of what's going on. Oh, you're going to see what kind of help I need, Lucky Gremlin. You're going to understand when I tell you the story, okay?
Well, do it then. Get to it.
What the hell are we waiting
Okay.
for?
The slowest emergency there's ever been. Like,
He's literally just
All
waiting
right,
for people
shall
to
we
fill
begin
in.
now? With
Yeah,
over
what?
700 viewers and climbing? There's probably going to be a lot more.
Oh my god.
oh,
Just saying, there's probably going to be a lot
fucking
more.
hell.
Because this is so weird. You know, how often do I do something like this? Well,
Surprisingly,
maybe I should just begin.
here we go, let him cook. I hear Jasper.
Thank you, DCJ, for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
Oh, member, does that count?
Burger.
Yes.
Okay.
Dead air. Neck crack. Dead air.
This is just off the rails already.
Okay, I've had enough of this idiot. You're out of here for good.
Hey,
Oh,
look at that.
Oh my god.
Let me fix my hair to beg and be a
Okay.
victim.
Yeah.
Are we good to start? All right, I'm just going to preface this again, as I'm about to begin, because I will begin now. The internet likely will go down and I won't be able to tell the whole story. You won't hear it, but I'm going to be recording this. So if you're listening, and all of a sudden it goes down and it comes back and it goes down and it comes back and it goes down and it comes back, which it likely will, I'm recording and I will upload this after, so that way you can hear the whole story in its entirety. And like I said, hopefully people will share the story so that people know what's going on, and that basically this will be handled. Okay? All right, are we ready to start? Okay.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Here we fucking go.
Hello.
Okay.
My name is Phil Burnell, more commonly known as DSP or Darkside Phil on the internet, and I run a
what?
YouTube channel called DSP Gaming. It's been my job for over 13 years at this point, and I'm a full-time internet content creator and live streamer. Although I am a longtime content creator and streamer, sadly there is a malicious community of people that follow me around the internet who don't like me. And they've done things over the years to hurt me and my family because they don't like me, for various reasons. But that's not why we're here today. I am broadcasting a special stream and recording this for YouTube as a way to document what is going on in my life right now, and as a cry for help, because I need help right now with the situation, and it seems like absolutely no one is willing to help. So allow me to explain what's going on, because to be clear, I don't like drama. I didn't want to make this video. I'm supposed to be doing my standard.
Okay.
Oh, goodness me. Hold on. 2 seconds.
Yeah, right. Already, right?
Oh, my God. Well, thank you very much to Ira for super chat. It says he dropped 350 viewers. 350 viewers when his stream went down yesterday. Most of them are bots. You've got to understand, those are bots. A lot of them are fucking bots. Right now, he has 863 people, 864 people watching this fucking live stream right now. So fuck it, I'm going to try and let him cook. Yeah, let's just let him cook and see what fucking happens.
Alright,
But
I'll keep quiet.
But somehow it looks like we're to blame. He's already fucking got it out there, and apparently we're to fucking blame. Also, Phil said allow me to explain.
Burger.
There we go.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, here we go. Fucking let's find out why we're fucking responsible somehow for this.
Broadcast today. As you can see, here's my setup. I'm supposed to be doing a podcast, playing a video game, and I'm not unable to do that because my internet has been compromised and keeps getting interrupted or reset. Okay? So allow me to tell you a story, because I need to tell you the background story in order for this to make sense.
No, you
However,
don't.
my internet likely will go down while I tell this story, and if it does, I am recording this locally and will upload this to the YouTube channel after the fact, so that you are aware of what's really going on in its full entirety without being interrupted. Okay? My tale I'm about to tell you is going to sound very creepy, and it's going to sound very weird, but it's very true, and I have evidence to back it up. Okay? So, over the years, as I've been a live streamer, you know, here on YouTube, as I said, there's certain people who don't like me for various different reasons, and we're not here to discuss that. What we're here to discuss is what I've been through. Because over the years, on and off, I have had internet issues. My internet all of a sudden resetting and going down out of nowhere. Things being messed up in my modem. And there's been multiple times over the years where I've had to involve my ISP, who is Comcast. Now, Comcast is the parent company. They have divisions. Xfinity is the division that is for residential service, but I have 2 business line internets in my home. Okay? So I deal with the Comcast business portion of them. I don't deal with anything Xfinity whatsoever. So if I have a problem, I have to call Comcast business customer support and go through that process. All right? Now, they're a little different. They have 24/7 support, but if you call after hours, you end up talking with someone who's across the globe who doesn't have the same access and or power to do things as if you call during business hours. So technically, even though they have 24/7 support, if you call after normal, like, office hours, they can't help you with anything. Okay? They just, okay, well, tomorrow something will happen. Right? So anyway.
Oh, Mayfield dance. The drunken dance.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat, who says, as a Denson, I'll say Prophet go save Phil. I mean, Prophet, I'm pretty certain Prophet will have plenty of opinions on what's going on with Phil, and he'll likely have a very big opinion on whatever Phil's about to fucking spin as some crazy
Yeah,
narrative.
on.
But yeah, Prophet is very preparing to hop on as soon as he hears what Phil's about to spew. I'm going to mute alerts. I mean, alerts will still pop up, but I'm going to mute the noise for it because I just want to let Phil cook here. Let's get the whole story, guys. And then we can come back to it. I will read out, super chats, not jazz later on, but I'm going to just mute alerts right now, just so we can just see what the fuck's going on here.
Well, like office hours, they can't help you with anything. Okay? They just, okay, well, tomorrow something will happen. Right? So anyway. There's been many times in the 9.5 years now that I've had Comcast business where something's going on with my internet and we can't figure out what the deal is. Is there something in the lines? Is there some malicious activity going on? You know, most of the time what ends up happening is a tech comes out to the house. They look at the modem. They look at everything. They can't really figure anything out. A lot of the times we just do like a hard modem swap and it fixes the issue. Or we think it does. Okay? I have not had any consistent internet issues in a while. So, because this person is maliciously doing this to me over and over. Okay? So right now, as I am talking with you, the internet just reset. Okay? Now I think it's coming back, but it's going to keep doing that. Watch, it's going to keep going out, coming back over the course of the stream, as I told you it would. All right? So for those live, you're coming back. This is going to happen multiple times, probably.
It didn't actually skip for us, though, did it? I mean, that was smooth. There was no fucking random skip in the stream, was there?
Yeah.
This has been flawless so far. So there was no... Phil thinks there was an interruption, but there wasn't for us anyway.
During this stream, there's nothing you can do about it. If it happens, just deal with it. It should come back within a minute or two. Okay? Okay? Alright, but I'm recording locally, so I'll keep going now. Alright? So,
hold on. D-Dog says it skipped for them. Did it skip for you because you're live though, D-Dog? Because we're behind by Phil, so it didn't skip for us.
Yeah, I was wondering if that... Yeah.
It's quite possible, I know. And Prophet says it might be referring to his OBS. I mean, it could be, yeah. All I know is it didn't skip for us, apparently. If it did, I didn't fucking notice it anyway.
No, neither.
Johnny Chase is saying it did skip. I didn't realise. I don't know. Let's just crack on.
So, here's what's going on, and here is basically how all of this came to light in the last 30 days or so. Okay? So,
Hold on, 30 days? This happened to him yesterday, and all of a sudden it's a month-long sort of fucking attack. What the hell's going on? Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, let's see the story.
it's kind of weird because every once in a while, all right? Every once in a while, something very weird will happen at a very important time, right? I'll be in the middle of something very, very important. Like, I'm on a podcast that's super important. Or, you know, I'm in the middle of a great big marathon and there's important stuff going on. And all of a sudden, my internet will go out. And everyone's looking at it like, what? Well, isn't it weird that Phil's internet always works until there's like a really important thing going on, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work, right?
Yes, never.
Like, what's going on with that? So it's weird because everyone's, you know, saying, is it paranoia or is it just that, you know, it's bad luck?
Yeah.
Like, what is it that's actually going on, right? Don't know. We don't know what's going on with this. What's causing it? All right. So if you guys remember, a little over a month ago, I want to say it was October 26, 2023, because by the way, today is November 28th, 2023, just to document the date here. About a month ago, my internet kept going out during a live stream, and no one could, like, what is going on? Why does it keep happening? There's one thing if there's a blip in the line, because when there's noise in the line, you'll see the internet connection go like this. It'll be like, oh, you're in the green, now you're yellow, now you're red, now you're orange, now you're green, now you're yellow, now you're red. It'll just keep going like this, right? But in this case, all right, the internet just goes flat out, dead, signal drops, then has to reconnect, then signal drops, then has to reconnect. So this has happened to me before, and I'm thinking it's a DDoS attack, or DDoS attack, meaning someone somehow has gotten my IP address, and they're sending packets of data to knock me off the internet. But the weird thing about that is, when you get DDoS attacked, you can see that in your modem or router settings. Like, you can go inside of your modem or router, and you can actually look at settings, and you can see, you know, like, oh, packets of data hit the firewall or whatever. So you can tell when that's happening. There's actually evidence of it. And there's no evidence of that. All right? So that whole day, I was trying to figure this out. We couldn't figure it out. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to work or whatever. This really sucks. So if you remember, the next day was my day off. It was a Thursday. But then Friday, I had a Comcast business tech come out here. What happened was, that afternoon, I called Comcast Business. I explained the situation to them. And of course, they say, well, we don't know what's going on. We can't tell from our end. I mean, no kidding. Right? All they can do is remotely test your modem. You know, run a few tests. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm decompressing my back. They could run some tests. They could do some things remotely to try to figure out what's going on. But they don't really have the ability to do much. You know?
Oh, hold on. Phil said day off as a bingo already.
Oh, yeah. No.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Also, he didn't mock his chat out on it. He went and called somebody in his chat an idiot and banned them. To me, that's him mocking his chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good start to the card. But cheers for letting us know so quick about him saying day off. I missed that.
No, it's really, they have to have a tech come out to your house. And I will tell you this, techs that are, you know, under Comcast usually are very intelligent, very nice people, and they do their absolute best to help you out the most they can when they're at your home. Okay? So, they sent out a tech that Friday to my house, all right, in order to look at what was going on with my internet. So this would have been like October 28th or something like that, okay? And you guys know, because I was on the stream, and I said, okay, when the tech's here, I'm going to go offline or whatever. So the tech showed up, ran, you know, testing everything, trying to figure everything out. He's like, there's nothing wrong with the lines. There is nothing wrong with your modem. He says, so let's go into the modem and look at settings. And he goes in there, and he's like, what, you know, what is all this? Like, do you know what any of this stuff is? And I'm like, I don't know what this stuff is. All right? So what I would like to do, so to show you the first piece of kind of evidence of stuff that's going on with me, this is what he finds inside of my modem. You ready? Now, I don't know how big this is going to be. I'm going to blow it up. Okay?
What the fuck's this?
So the bottom is just, it shows what devices are connected locally. There's no information there that's important.
Whoa. I feel like I need to go full screen so we can see what's going on here. Forget bingo for a second. We can come back to bingo for a second here, but what are we looking at here? This is let's see what Phil says. Let's just see what it fucking says.
Yeah.
But what you should look at is the information at the top. Someone had gone into my modem, all right, and actually set up content blocks, content filtering.
That's incredible. Hold on, somebody managed to get control of. Oh my god.
Is that possible? Prophet, I'm sure, will tell us, but
I don't understand how the hell anyone could have fucking done this. Look at the blocked keywords. Twitter, Phil, DSP Gaming. The blocked sites, YouTube, Twitter, PayPal. Fucking PayPal. Yeah. Hold on, let's see what Phil says.
Yeah.
All right, in order to prevent me to go on certain websites. And they blocked certain words inside of my modem. All right? So they wanted to prevent me from going to YouTube. They wanted to prevent me from going to Twitter. They wanted to prevent me from being able to access my PayPal. And they wanted to block the words Twitter, Phil, and DSP Gaming so I would have no access at all to that content. All right? So, I mean, of course this was confusing. Here I'm thinking my internet's going down. It's not. Someone actually went into my modem and changed the settings, unbeknownst to me, without my permission, to filter content. Okay? And you might say, well, that's creepy. Yeah, it is. Because you got to wonder who has access to the modem.
Do we have a guest?
Oh, yeah. It's on it.
Okay.
Hey,
Hello,
Okay, so
Mr.
looking at this right now, that is a GUI for an XB6, XB7, or XB8 modem.
I thought so.
So that is not the Eris modem that he has, or supposedly has, because remember, he refused to change the hardware out. So having an XB6 or XB7 or XB8 modem and him complain about like wireless N access, it does have wireless N, but it's also got like wireless AC. So I would take this with a huge grain of salt that he's actually reporting on what he sees. It is true, it does show his Xbox IP address there. That's gonna fuck Phil because that is a MAC address. So Phil's just fucked himself.
Oh wait, do you mean that
Pretty
earlier
good.
on before you went? Hold on, let's just rewind the stream. Because obviously before it went blocked off before, but it is there. Trusted computers,
So-
his Xbox, and there it is right there in all its glory. That IP
That's
address.
his MAC address for his Xbox. That's
And his office
that's
PC.
not good. Phil,
Everything actually
yeah,
is-
like Phil probably just
Unbelievable.
smoked himself, and now he can ride it because people are going to attack him now because they do have the map for the Xbox and shit. Like that's the only way he's going to be able to fix that now is to buy a new Xbox
Oh my god!
because that's Otterly. You can chime in on this as well because like this is very
Well, I mean,
idiotic. If this is true, I.
Oh my god!
The thing is, to be able to have access to his modem, they would actually physically, because Phil would have changed the password unless he left the default. Now on the XP, like on mine for my ISP, every modem has a different default password. They're not all the same. They would actually have to physically look at the bottom of the modem to find out what the password is, or have a keylogger on Phil's system so that when he logs into his modem, they can then get that password. And Otterly will confirm this. So, if this is true, that means somebody is lurking in Phil's system. They would have to be. Okay? Now, I don't think this is true because Phil would have come out a month ago and said this. Okay? Like when the DNS issue happened a month ago, okay? And that was 100% a DNS issue brought on by Double Nap. And it caused that loop, that internal loop within the Snortford, right? And then he had to power cycle both modems. Now, Phil can fix this himself. He can just factory reset the modem. It'll delete all these settings, right? It's not difficult to do, right? He can do that from within the GUI. The reason I don't think this is true is he would have run with it a month ago.
And
If he
Audley's
had
saying in the
this
chat
evidence-
as well. Audley's saying that doesn't even explain the current or previous issues.
Yeah, it doesn't explain it. Like they
definitely.
could have nuked him into oblivion like a month ago. And like I said, like a DDoS attack, big fucking deal, right? Like I wouldn't do a DDoS attack. I'd slow burn. I would be in his system. I'd be deleting shit. I would clean up his PC.
Yeah.
And make it look like he himself had did something and then bragged about it. And then I would slowly just start deleting things during his stream. I would delete his recordings as he hit stop recording, start recording. I would delete the previous recording.
Right, we got Dashi hopped
Like-
on as well. So Dashi's hopped on
Yeah,
as well.
like
to give us
this-
a sense.
Quick question for Profit. Could the mini
Yeah.
PC could have caused this?
Yes.
The micro
The mini PC does have. Remember, the mini PC. Okay, so I went out and bought this. For those that don't know, I actually
Doesn't
went out and
that
bought
Chinese
Phil's mini
spyware
PC.
or some nonsense or
Yes.
It's called a Trig Key, S5 5800H. It's a ripoff of B-Link through AliExpress. It does have two dial home softwares, one to High China, which is a Chinese state-governed ISP and a hoster for Chinese propaganda or whatever. The second is to Alibaba, and everybody knows what Alibaba is. That's AliExpress. It's a massive multi-billion-dollar conglomerate in China, right? So, yes, the Chinese knockoff PC could have caused this, depending on what was sent home with the telemetry. Like with mine, when I used the port, I used Wireshark to do port sniffing and everything, and I was behind a VPN, so I didn't have anything on there. But I did it, and I've completely wiped the system out. I've replaced the hard drive, I've replaced the RAM, and everything, and I've set it up with Prophet OS, and it's running perfect. The issue that I'm looking at for Phil, and I think Otterly as well, like, because Otterly and I we're going to do a what if video tonight on this. Again, like looking at this is definitely a XP6, XP7, XP8 modem GUI, but it's a gateway, so it's not like this would control everything in your home. So if you had like a TV, this would also control your TV, your home phone, and your internet.
That would probably fall under managed devices though, on that left-hand side of the screenshot there, I guess, as well.
Yes. Now, from the looks of it, like seeing this screen here, again, like, if these sites were actually blocked, right? Remember, Phil was able to access YouTube on his PC a month ago, right? So this is a lie. Like, he was able to access YouTube. He said he could go to youtube.com and his stuff would come up.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So he's lying, or he's done this himself to elicit sympathy for monetary gain.
Oh my god!
Right. So I highly doubt. Like, he wouldn't be able to access his Twitter. He accesses his Twitter daily for the DSPN news. He wouldn't be able to access his PayPal. So this looks like it's all a lie. I think he's added this himself.
If this is truly his drama, you think he's manufactured this just to try and fucking spin a sob story?
Yes.
But Phil doesn't like drama. He doesn't like drama.
Like, I don't think he's smart enough. I think you might give too much credit for his intelligence.
No. He has actually done this before, Jad.
He's done it before. He's done it before, yes. Dashy's right.
What, this kind of thing here?
Yeah, not with this exact kind of thing, but he's going to the speed of baby's first internet reviewer. Like, he's explaining everything. He's going through it step by step for idiots. So he's he's throwing the net out there. That's all he's doing.
Put it this way, right? If he had evidence like this, do you really think he would have held back on it?
For a whole month? Yeah, that's an interesting
point. For a whole month? Not a fucking chance. He would have done it immediately to elicit sympathy bucks back then. Now he's into the situation where I think he knows his setup is on its last legs. Like, I think he is having issues. I think it's hardware related. I think Comcast wants to bring out a tech to fix the problem. He is refusing because he's paranoid as shit.
No wonder.
Right?
I mean, if he's to be believed, which of course, they fucking doubt that, but going by Phil's narrative, somebody's fucking got into his system somehow and tried to sabotage him. Which would explain the paranoia if Phil was to be fucking believed, of course.
This can be easily fixed. Swap the modem from downstairs to upstairs and stream off the other modem. It's a different IP address, different MAC address. He's fucked himself because he's given his Xbox MAC, right? He's given his PC MAC. He's fucked himself. There's nothing you can do about that, right? Like, he's completely screwed now. But, like, he could have just swapped the modem from downstairs to do a test.
And according to D-Dog, who's watching live, so he is mentioning a person on Wednesday that he knows of.
Oh my god.
Derek did it.
Is this going to be some sort of fucking
I'm doing it. Everybody thinks that I'm doing it. No, I would do way more.
No, you're far too competent to do this.
Probably didn't do it.
Yeah, like I'm in Glasgow, dude. Like, my name's King Jad.
Fucking VPN.
But I will say this right now. Like, if anybody is in Phil's ear, I'll help Phil with this.
Prophet has tried, and that's a genuine thing. Prophet has genuinely reached out to Phil before by email and tried his absolute best to help him with some issues. Phil ignored the help. Phil ignored the offer, which I think is a dumb move on Phil's part.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt everybody, but he's just showed his downstairs modem information profit.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake!
no.
Oh God!
Can I?
Oh no! So he's completely fucked. Oh no!
Hold on.
Of course, this was
Okay,
wrong.
let's
hold on.
let's
I
cook.
could-
Hold on.
I don't know. Let's cook. Let's just skip ahead.
confusing. Here, I'm thinking
Yeah,
my internet's going down.
I'll let you get back to it. I'll keep you posted.
He just showed it upon. Oh, hold on. Here it is. Here it is.
Oh.
We can always rewind for bingo, okay? We can always rewind for bingo, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
For
though,
fuck's
this
sake.
might be a bit. Hold on. So, greedy piggy. What? Panda is hotter. Panda Leo's what the hell am I looking at here? Hold on.
Christ!
Hold on. Let's get some context first, okay? Let me go full screen. Let's get some context first, okay?
Oh,
You ready for this? First of all, this happened.
Oh, it's so small. Let me. Is there anything good to hold on? It is. So there's everything. That's a full size screenshot. He's going to make it bigger. Local network, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, connected devices, laptop, Office PC, Xbox.
No, this isn't his downstairs. It can't be. Why would he have his laptop in his office PC?
Maybe introduce it as, and it says Comcast Business. Why would it fucking say business on ever? Fucking modem.
Hold on, where does it say Comcast Business?
Yeah, very top left there. Very top left of the screen.
Yeah, hold on, because my thing is blowing up.
Let me rewind by like a minute or so, so Phil can introduce what he's about to show.
Talk about it and figure it out.
Let's
So that
get
was
context
on
here. Let's get context.
Wednesday. Okay? That was on Wednesday of last week. All right? So as you know, I streamed all week, no problems. Okay? No problems at all. All weekend, everything's fine. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday, Monday. So think of it. Person works at Comcast. They're only working weekdays, but they had a holiday weekend. Monday, when they would have been back in the office, the crap hits the
He's
fan.
blaming the Comcast
Okay?
tech.
What?
He's blaming Comcast. He's saying Comcast is in on it?
Maybe.
Is that what he's doing?
well, they did get him ill last time. Remember? That's why he was off business for several days. So who knows?
I mean, this is like now we're getting really effing serious because now you ready for this? What happened? Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. All right? You ready for this? First of all, this happened.
Let's just wait. Let's just let Phil explain it.
They went to my modem, my Comcast modem, and they enabled the Wi-Fi, and they decided to name it Insulting Things. Now, the problem is, this is publicly visible to everyone who's in the area and is driving around looking at the internet. They can see that
Oh my God.
this is available networks now, okay?
The SSIDs are separate.
So they did this. That was number one. That was the first thing they did, all right?
Okay, what
Now,
else?
as you guys know, my internet was also going on and off
He's just
yesterday.
posted
So what
his
they were
bill
doing
that
is
is
while
made
I
out
was
to
bro-
Panda Lee.
What was that?
What?
He's showed the bill that he gets from Comcast, which is made out to Panda Lee. He's posting everything now. He's doxing himself right, left, and center.
Oh my God, what's he fucking doing?
What?
broadcasting
Also,
my normal
I'll keep you posted.
Stupid technical question back on the thing. 0% battery? Really?
Yeah, the image says 0% battery
I
up
saw
here.
that,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Plus his name is
Low
Kazak
security.
US
Yeah, no
admin.
shit.
I don't know. What else is he fucking posting here? Apparently just...
Oh my
so,
god.
what is this? Hold on, we can go fast forward in time here. This is what fucking... What is this?
Oh my
Hold on, let's play it. Wait, bear in mind, we can rewind for Bingo. Bingo could take a back seat today. This is fucking ridiculous.
it, right? So, there you have it, okay? Now, before you say, well, what evidence do you have? Well, I'm not going to show you my payment information, and I'm certain...
Wait, he talked about evidence, so I think we must rewind to try and get what Phil's claiming here. I feel
Oh,
that's
you're
for
picking
important
2
context.
hours and everyone order
including
popcorn.
your name, your address, your phone number, your email
Well, let's
addresses,
get the context.
your payment information, and all of that, your modem information. It's all listed in there, okay? They proceeded to not only go into there and mess with all of my information, which is against the law, by the way. You cannot do that. They also, get this, without my permission, took money away from me and made a payment towards my Comcast internet bill for hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
They were looking out for you, I guess.
And
What?
hundreds.
So,
Okay.
so he's actually fucking... Hold on. Is he genuinely accusing Comcast, someone at Comcast, of like messing about with his settings and doing all this behind the scenes and like some detractor works for Comcast?
Also, Prophet, as the foreigner in the room, Is this? I know it's not possible over here to do this. Is it possible to do it over there? That you basically just dump money into a broadband account?
How would they have Phil's payment details or PayPal details to fucking action the payment?
Okay, what happened? I dropped there for like 3 minutes.
Okay,
Here's-
Prophet.
So I'll play it again for you, right? I'll play it again. So if you're back, I'll play it again for you so you can hear what Phil said.
They proceeded to not only go into there and mess with all of my information, which is against the law, by the way. You cannot do that. They also, get this, without my permission, took money away from me and made a payment towards my Comcast internet bill.
That's what he just said.
My question is this possible?
So they paid his internet bill with his money? Like, what's wrong with that?
No, it's
This-
hundreds and hundreds. That's the thing. It's like, I know we...
Well, good. He's paid up for months. Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
But Phil didn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was questioning whether it's possible because I don't think it's possible over here, considering you're the foreigner out of all of us here at the minute.
So Dash is wondering, is it possible to do that in America? Because I don't think you could do it over in the UK.
Yeah. What, to pay the bill in advance?
To have them pay the bill for you. This isn't Phil action a payment. Somebody done it on his behalf. Somebody took money out of his account without Phil's say so and paid the bill without his approval.
Okay, so how do they have his bill? How do they have his Comcast account information?
Beats the fuck out of me, but he's saying this is what happened.
They would need to know what his account number
But
is
by the way,
with Comcast
I don't know how much
in order to pay the bill.
I don't know how much you missed when you were out for, but Phil, I think, is accusing somebody at Comcast of being a detractor.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. He is blaming somebody at Comcast for doing this. Again, like seeing that. Okay, this modem thing that we just saw here, this Panda Lee is hotter or whatever.
I was going to
This
get to
is-
that now, but I was going to try and get context for that. We're almost there right now, so let's try and get the
Okay,
context of
because
what Phil's going to say here. 'Cause we're gonna end
this doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Let's
It's so
see what the
confusing.
Panda Lee thing is.
Or hundreds
Because,
and hundreds of...
like,
On you go, sorry. I'll just keep playing so we get to the Panda Lee thing here, but it's coming up anyway.
yeah. Keep
Dollars.
playing here. I'm just gonna work.
That's fraud. That is identity theft
Fraud.
and fraud. You cannot do that. That is a crime. That's not, oh, I'm messing with someone's internet. That's an actual serious crime. Okay? You cannot fuck around like that. And this person thinks, at this point, they can get away with anything. Okay? Because they've been doing it now for how many years? It's been a month since the October incident. Comcast has done absolutely nothing about it, right? So, there you have it. Okay? Now, before you say, well, what evidence do you have? Well, I'm not going to show you my payment information, and I'm certainly not going to show you anything that's private, but what I will show you is what they did to my account. Would you like
He's
to
just
see?
shown us the MAC address. Pause it for a second. Pause it. He's shown the MAC address. Okay, and the lead. What?
What's his email address? What's his phone
Yeah,
number?
we
Is he doxing someone right now? What the fuck's going on here? 1 kj, is that just a coincidence? 1 kj, like 2 kj at the start of that email address?
Oh, maybe. It could be. Yeah.
What the hell is going
The
on
last
here?
name Lee.
First name Panda, second name Lee.
Lee, yeah.
And it's a verified phone number, is it? It's not a false phone number, is it?
No.
Oh, so,
203 area code.
But whoever's
What's-
phone number
what's
that is
203?
verified. Which means that they had to go through a second step to verify that on those. I don't know. It's so confusing.
Like,
So they logged
he's
into my
already
account,
shown
and they
private
changed the name on the account.
information.
They changed the email on the account. They basically changed everything, okay? So there you go. All this information was changed to be trollish information, okay? So not only did they do all of that, as you can see, all the information changed to be troll stuff, right? Then they also, like I said, made a false payment in hundreds.
I don't understand how you can make false payments unless you got Phil's actual payment details. Is there any more graphics he's
Okay.
gonna fucking show here?
Okay, because Phil is stating that they made payments from Phil's own PayPal account, correct?
But how do
That's
they
the
have
way-
access to that? Because only Phil should have
Okay,
access to
that means, yeah. That means they have access to Phil's PayPal account, for one, right? if they were accessing his Comcast business internet, there are checks and balances in place to prevent that. With my ISP, when I call in, I have a code that I have to give them. Otherwise, they won't deal with you. Most ISPs will have that. So they would need to know Phil's code. In order to do
and that phone number, by the way, was Connecticut area. So that was a Connecticut area, that phone number.
Yeah, but somebody could spoof this. See, this is similar to what happened to Raven here recently. And Snood and I went over that. I went over a link that Wings 007 had sent Snood that turned out to be a phishing link. And Snood and I are going to do a video on that together for cybersecurity for the detractor.
I've always got to be careful what you click on for sure, especially.
Yeah, like if you do not know, like if somebody sends you something, even if it's from like me, like say Prophet sends you something, don't click on it. Okay? If you have concerns, make sure you're behind a VPN and your browser and virus scan and firewall is up to date.
Jesus, man, this has been an absolute shit show of a fucking stream. I feel like
I love it.
It's mental. It's blowing my mind. I feel like, I mean, do we try and get back to bingo and keep playing bingo, or should we just like? I'm not entirely sure. Progress.
Let's play bingo. Hopefully the sound in my earphones is not loud, like you guys can't hear a lot of machines running.
No, I can't really hear much of your end. It's okay.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Right, I'm going to play it from where we left off, essentially when he showed that first screenshot.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll catch up to what fucking happened, I guess, and we can still pause and fucking rant as well. But let's get back on course of bingo. I just couldn't help myself, but I'll go ahead in time.
I'll be honest with you, Jads. I'm out of depth there. I wasn't expecting all this.
Neither was I. Like
nobody was.
This is fucking. But again, like if anybody's in Phil's ear, I would be glad to help him with this. But I do have questions for him. Interview style questions.
And he's not going to answer them because he's a bitch.
Yeah, but if he wants help, I will help.
Ask for payment. Ask for money.
No. I don't want money. I have money. I have a job. Okay, I will sit down with Phil, and I will go through this with him. But I do want to say one thing. Remember, Phil has static IPs.
Very true, yeah.
He could. He's fucked himself again with showing his Xbox Mac address. This is
insane. Phil was his own worst enemy, essentially. At the end of the day.
He's nuked himself there. But okay, yeah. Let's continue on with this. I gotta listen to this more.
Right, let's just kick on. Let's go. So I'm gonna play again from when he showed these first screenshots. We're still playing bingo. Bingo's still fucking up for grabs, and we're playing the fucking game. Let's not let Phil's mental breakdown stop us from trying to enjoy a robust game of bingo.
We're giving our own mental breakdowns.
Of course this was confusing. Here I'm thinking my internet's going down. It's not. Someone actually went into my modem and changed the settings, unbeknownst to me, without my permission, to filter content. Okay? And you might say, well, that's creepy. Yeah, it is. Because you gotta wonder who has access to the modem. Well, when you think about it, who would? Me? Or my ISP, Comcast. That's it. There's literally no other way that you can get into that modem.
And I want to just say very quickly before this goes on with Phil's fucking conspiracy theories, I personally don't know a single fucking person that works for Comcast. As far as I'm aware, there are no detractors that work for Comcast. If there are detractors that work for Comcast, it is not publicly known.
There is ways into that modem. There is, but his entire setup would have to be compromised.
And it might be. Let's just fucking let Phil cook, I guess, and see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
All right. No way. And the thing is that you could argue, well, maybe you've had that modem for so long, someone got the information. No, I've swapped modems multiple times and everything, right? No. And so I went ahead with that Comcast tech, and we looked at the logs, and in the logs, it says right in the logs of that modem, it is a Comcast employee that logged into the modem and made those changes. It says it right there. It doesn't say customer login.
What?
What?
It was a so it was, apparently it's been confirmed it was a Comcast employee that went into those logs and changed the details.
Oh my god. The twist after twist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a legal issue that Phil might back himself into. Because if he falsely accuses Comcast and he cannot prove it in the future, Comcast and they could sue him for liability and for what is it?
Libel, slander, yeah.
Yeah. Because imagine telling. Imagine
200,000
stating that-
strong subscribed channel with 1,400
Yeah.
people watching the stream right now on Phil's channel. They're listening to Phil's
1,400.
claims. 1,400 right now on Phil's stream. They're listening to
Yeah,
Phil's
half
claims
the
right
votes,
now.
yeah.
Defamation, there's a word for you, probably. Defamation, David Nelson said. So,
Yeah, defamation. Like, Meth can chime in on this, but Phil is now accusing Comcast of doing this to him.
so
An employee of Comcast.
but that's what he's saying right here. I went and rewound it, but here's what I just said right there.
multiple times and everything, right? No. And so I went ahead with that Comcast tech and we looked at the logs, and in the logs, it says right in the logs of that modem, it is a Comcast employee that logged into the modem and made those changes. It says it right there. It doesn't say customer login or anything. It says their own rep login. They did it. Okay?
Where Phil?
So, we have the evidence.
So where's the proof? Put it on the screen.
That's crazy.
He's showing his shit on screen, so show us the
He's already-
log. Show us the log.
You know, plain as day, we have evidence that this is happening, that someone at Comcast, someone who is employed by that company, my ISP, has access to my modem and is going into my modem and changing settings and doing things. Okay? So this was...
Oh, Phil's stream, I think, has died again. Right now.
Oh, for fuck. Well, of course, they're trying to shut him down.
Yeah, his
They can't
chat
have, Comcast can't have him, you know, telling the truth.
The big F in the
Okay.
chat and everything else. His stream's
Apology,
dead
Doc.
again. But we're
Yeah,
behind
he-
Phil by about 25, 26 minutes, you know, so we can still keep going. And also by the time we get back, Phil's probably back as well, talking or whatever. But people are saying Comcast got him, China #1. It's a hacker 4chan. Oh my god, man. But yeah, it's just, all we can do at our end is just keep playing bingo. But it's funny that Phil wouldn't show evidence of this apparent Comcast employee logging in. He showed everything else, but he wouldn't show that for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, he rants on about the Comcast guy for another 20 minutes.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
All
October
right,
28th.
going back to it.
Okay? That this happened. And basically, the tech that was here was dumbfounded. He's like, dude, I've never seen anything like this before. Obviously, this is crazy. He called his manager, who's the regional tech manager out here in Washington or whatever, told him the whole story. He, of course, was dumbfounded, had never heard anything like this. He says, so here's what we're going to do. He says, there's two things that can be done. He says, number one, we're going to obviously launch an investigation into this, okay? And we'll let you know, you should get a call or whatever, or, he even gave me the regional manager's number and said, you can call the regional manager as a follow-up, if you're not hearing anything concrete from us.
So, from what we've heard so far of what Phil's saying, do you believe him?
You bear shit in the woods.
So, Phil is such a fucking toxic person that it's not impossible to conceive that this is kind of true. That somebody, if I put it this way, I work for a bank. If I had access to Phil's financials, you can guarantee I'd fucking probably take screenshots of those just for the sake of information. Not to try and fucking harm him, but information is power. And
But it would jeopardize your future.
yeah,
You're going to
probably
jeopardize
as
your
well.
future over this?
Well, yeah, it's the thing as well. It's a hypothetical because I don't work for his bank. It's a hypothetical, but no, it's so tempting. Not even take a screenshot. It's just like I can, for the bank I work for, obviously, I can just search for any customer and see their current transactions, which is a normal thing to have access to. If Phil was a part of my bank, I'd be able to do it for his account as well. It's just the nature of a fucking beast where you're dealing with customers' accounts. So, as bizarre as that is, you know what I mean? But as I'm saying, the temptation that if Phil is to be believed, and it's a strange lie to make. It's a very strange. Not only is it a strange lie,
Yeah, it's very convoluted.
It's a very controversial thing to claim that Comcast are literally out to get him. It's a very bold claim to fucking make here. And Phil lost 1,400 viewers, but I think he's back again. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah,
Well-
it's just it's a huge fucking claim to make.
I've got like 100 fucking messages on my Discord right now.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
The thing is, like, I've always stated that Phil's not dumb. Phil's not regarded like everybody makes him out to be.
He's kind of
my
he's a bit
theory
savvy
is-
sometimes, but yeah.
Yes, and Phil's an evil genius. Phil knows what to do to drain the dense wallet, right? Something like this, I could not put over Phil. And if he had this again, do you really think Phil would have sat on this for a month?
a strange one. It's a very strange
Yeah,
fucking
that's a
thing
big
indeed.
sticking point.
No hints at all.
Yeah,
no
like
hints whatsoever of what the issue was. No hints or anything.
Yeah.
No clues. It just gone, mate, and it was a normal fucking.
There is
month.
there is no way that he would let this go that long without using it to monetize debt. There's just I can't see that happening. Now, that doesn't say like maybe in the last week or so somebody did get access. Like, it's plausible, but to the extent that this has affected everything, so supposedly both of his modems are now affected, which would be highly unlikely because they're both different MAC addresses, they're both different static IPs. It would be okay if he got access to one because supposedly Phil doesn't share any of his office equipment with the downstairs. So it's highly unlikely both would be compromised.
Then again,
But again,
Cat's
like-
also signed up for the Nintendo DS. Our profile's on there as well, which means it probably is shared in some capacity.
Well, no, like you're not going to install like a fucking keylogger on a Nintendo DS,
Nah.
right? Like it's going to be a notebook, a PC, or possibly a phone or tablet. That's where it's going to hit. It's not going to be like a game console. It's not going to be a handheld. It's not going to be anything like that.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I'm just like, I'm running through scenarios in my head, and it's just like, yeah, like I could do it, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to go to prison? Like, there are detractors out there there are trolls out there that do want to watch the world burn, but at the same time, this is way too far fetched.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
Like paying his bills, like how do they have access to his Comcast account, his PayPal? They have
It's
they
fucked up, it's messed up,
compromised his computers. Like he would have to now take next week and change everything. His Twitter, his PayPal, his YouTube, everything would have to be changed.
It's
You have to buy a new
it's
Xbox.
fucking crazy for
I'll be
Xbox
buying
as
a
well.
PlayStation.
Well, I don't know if the PlayStation IP was leaked. Was it? I don't think the PlayStation one showed up on
It
there.
doesn't matter. If it's real, whoever's done this has all his Mac information for
Jesus,
everything.
man. Yeah, it's
all
true,
his
very
content.
true. That's a
Like
good point,
Switch,
actually, yeah.
PlayStation. Yeah, like they had everything. So, like it's Phil, you're gonna have to go and buy everything new.
Oh god, more begging incoming.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
yeah, okay. yeah. Let's continue here.
Give me a second here, because I got someone else that wants to hop on, and I'm going to try
Hey,
and
everyone's going to jump on at response.
I know, but so it's rare. I've never had this person on before. I've never had this person on before, so I'm just working on getting them invited now.
Oh no, yeah, I
So let's see if they can join. Hopefully so. I think they joined, and they should join the call any second now. Hopefully we can hear from the notorious Meth Bear. So I think he's got his own kind of legal style take on things, and he can hop on the call whenever he's ready.
Yeah, this would be perfect when Meth Bear comes on.
Yeah, of course, Meth Bear, of course, is and like that is right there. So here we fucking go. Big up, Meth Bear. Welcome to the shit show.
Bear.
Shit, where are we dropping, boys?
Jesus, man. We're in fucking hell. It feels like. What is going on?
Yeah, so one, god damn, there's a lot to digest here on the couch, so to speak, and god damn, just thinking about all the potential legal liabilities on, Fuckhead's side, and also on potentially Comcast side if they had some rogue detractor who, when decided to touch the poo. Fuck me. Right now, if Phil went ahead and did this on his own, the liability that he could be looking at would be defamation per se, because if you make defamatory statements, statements that that are false and are intended to be heard and understood by a third party to be defamatory, then, and it's especially if you're attacking business interests, then that you don't have to prove any type of causation, or even duty breach causation. None of that. All you have to do is really prove damages at that point. But the thing is what what kind of damage would fucking DSP cause to Comcast? And would it be worth pursuing? Now, if people start, glomming onto this and start saying, oh, well, Comcast, they might go in and somebody who doesn't like me might fuck with my shit, then that could potentially be a problem if there are a number of people who leave Comcast because of what he's saying, if it turns out to be false. But I really don't see Comcast doing much about it. They might just terminate him as a client or as a customer
According to him,
move
Comcast know about it. Like, because the guy, the engineer came out and they looked at it all together, and the guy's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck's this?" and gave him the fucking regional manager's number and everything. And according
I was like, "Oh my god, what's this?" So
according to Otto, he's saying that phone number so on is registered to Liana, apparently. According to Otto.
Liana. Oh, okay, because I saw some people were saying that it was registered to Phil's parents.
Yeah,
so
I've seen that as well. But Otto is saying that it's registered to Liana.
Is he just doxed Liana then? Oh.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I'm just bringing you up an update. Phil's been off line for about 5 minutes. Right? He came back and went back offline again, but he'd been talking the whole time he was offline. So I don't know if that's going to include in bingo.
It's one of those things where I might have to try and come back to this. Like, we may have to wait for Phil's recording to play bingo.
Yeah, maybe.
Because, I'm going to keep watching this, okay? We're going to keep watching what we can up until a certain point.
Yeah.
And Otto has sent me a picture on Discord. Is this going to be safe to share? I mean,
Otto, Bear, enough your work. Also wanted to say that. Okay, I'm back out.
Okay, I'm not going to... Well, it's something that Phil shared on his stream already. The number that Phil shared on his stream is registered, according to US phone book, to Liana Hangen.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess...
So,
technically, I don't want to share it just in case I get Mars kicked off someone, so, but yeah. I mean, fuck me, man. Hey, Otto, do you want to join a shit show? Why not? We've got everyone else involved in the fucking stream. Why not? I mean, if...
There's a detractor out there that has all the Anna's information, has access to everything in the Snort Fort. Plus, he has access to all Phil's financials and everything. Like, this detractor is a god. If it's true.
More than all they might have had to do is just send them an email and about some sort of discount code for WWE champions where you can get free polls, and that probably would have just dived at that like Hulk Hogan's dick. Or see him.
I needed to do the Stu thing, like with Stu getting the email from Wayne. 007.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. That's what Brian said as well. Brian's saying as well, people get pissed off Wings trolls a bit too much, and this is what they've done because they did it to someone else.
Potentially. Those, 007's a fucking retard. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I don't have a channel. Fuck that guy. And he needs to just stay the fuck away. But they are the type of people that if they get bored, they were trying to go after Phil a little while ago, right? They were trying to get in there, but what was that, last year?
Strikes last year.
Yeah, the copyright strikes last year. They were trying to get some of their, gay ass fuck retardation over on Phil, but it didn't. It worked to a point, but it's this right here. Yeah, you know what? It might have even been something like, oh hey, CM Punk's glorious return. Get your new card now. And it could have been something as stupid as that. And Phil doesn't fucking
I like that guy.
He has that CM Punk belt. What is it? It was like a belt and the picture of the plaque.
Yeah, he had that kind of big special.
Apparently, the plaque.
Yeah.
The plaque. He strokes it to CM Punk, and so all of a sudden here he comes back, glorious return. Get the new cars before everyone else, because Phil doesn't fucking read. And so he probably just go ahead and take that. I would say that would probably be one of the easiest ways to do it. Or maybe somebody who's offering dirt on detractors for him to get at them, like maybe some restreamers or something. And so he went and clicked on something like another super puppy situation and got retarded, and his spite got the best of him. It has to be something simple like that.
I nuked his domain. I contacted the domain owner. So that whole site and everything's been nuked. That's gone.
What site?
You would have to register a whole new domain. well, Super Puppy, when he was striking everybody,
Oh,
people
it's,
sent me
right,
the
that
email,
one. Okay, right. That one.
and his domain registration, I was able to locate that because he had registered in Germany, but it was registered from California, so that's been nuked. He's out. Like that stuff's gone now.
Yeah, but by the way, we have somebody new on the call. Otto Insane is on the call. In case you guys missed him during the call, I think you're just waiting to get with him. But welcome to the madness, Otto.
Thank you.
I'll just get some Ottos on screen. We blather away.
Just an interesting one that I've kind of thought of while I was joining there. If Leanna's number's a Connecticut number, she's not from Connecticut, so Phil must have got her that number.
Oh yeah, he definitely did because he was paying for her phone.
She's from PA.
Yeah,
she's from Pennsylvania.
It was a joint payment plan. He was paying for his phone and her phone because Leanna, remember, didn't have to work at first. She was basically just living off Phil's success because she was making bank. So everything. I mean, Leanna wasn't working. She wasn't even doing soap at the time. She was just there, living off Phil's success. So of course Phil got the phone.
Doing his laundry, cooking his healthy, fresh, delicious, fresh meals like a female should, because that's a female's job.
Out of interest,
that number could have come from the swatting. It could have come from the swatting police report.
But it's been verified.
I have to look it up again. Yeah,
that's true.
So I'm just wondering, is this something to do? And this is a very,
I could call it
the box theory. Is this something to do with the Keemstar thing?
From the other night.
That he said that,
Keem wouldn't stoop to this.
You mean Keemstar saying I've got a female guest coming up or whatever, she said, or something like that, or I've got a guest and she's gonna spill the beans or something. That old tweet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably Melissa.
It's a very
crack whore.
This isn't Keem's style.
Yeah.
Keem getting on there and just teasing something is enough to make Phil crap out diamonds.
Yeah.
Just him doing that. He hates him so much. His asshole gets so fucking tight, it would just snap OIC's dick off. So that's all Keem has to do.
It is possible though that he has never changed the details of that, and that may have been registered in her name.
It's a very confusing situation for sure. Obviously we kind of skipped around on the podcast because I just kind of wanted to see all these documents, whatever. But in the full context of what Phil's saying, we haven't we know all here anyway. We've not heard every single detail yet that he said anyway. Not because of it anyway, but yeah.
If this is a Comcast employee who's touched the poo, maybe they are a part of that community. Maybe they got in contact. Maybe they've fallen into the vortex or whatever. The liability on Comcast side could either be somewhat minor, or they might say, or they might be able to get out of most of it, because what damage has Phil really suffered, it wouldn't be very substantial. If he did end up paying, if there was access to his payment methods and they paid, there was like a credit to the account, let's just say. Now, one thing, I think that this might just be Phil, he overspent on his damn WWE champions and maybe went through and did this evil genius thing in order to get more pity bucks rolling in order to make up for his overpayments. Because remember, whenever he was talking about, I had all these chargebacks, it turns out it was him overspending on WWE champions. So, woe is me, I'm being abused, and it just turns out it was him being retarded.
He'll I've done this for months, with pity tips.
What was that? Yeah, he's been trying to get pity tips because he just wants to play, but he might have bit too deep into his check and doesn't have enough. It's like, oh shit, I went too hard, and now the asshole is bleeding, and so he's gotta heal it up, and so now it's like he has to be. This is something that's been going on for months. This abuse, or for a month, and now he's talking about, maybe they've been making all these payments. Phil knows every single cent that's in his account. He's constantly checking it. He's transferring money the moment he gets it. Okay, if they had made payments over time, he would have fucking known. Unless he's saying, I haven't learned my lesson from the bank, the bank leaks when I had $3,000 when I had $9,000 stolen from me, and everything like that. So it's either I'm fucking retarded, or or somebody just recently made these payments. Maybe within it would have had to have been within the last day that it would have had to have happened, not over the course of a month. Because he knows what he has. He watches his accounts like a hawk.
Yeah, you see, I did have a theory that I'd said to Prophet about yesterday, Prophet, I think it was, that I did suspect that he was in arrears with his internet bills. So I'm just wondering, effectively, have they just taken the money?
He could have been behind. I mean, they typically go. Well, actually, with the business account, I think it's still typically like 3 months.
No, that's the thing, because that's his livelihood on the line. Can he afford to be neglectful?
If he was
of that?
behind,
he didn't pay
if
his
he
mortgage.
if he was behind on his internet bill, typically it's about, here in Canada, it's 3 months.
It's same thing here in the US.
If you're 3 months behind, they won't. Then they'll just cut you right off. You'll lose everything. They wouldn't have rolled the tech last month to fix the DNS issue for him if he was in arrears.
Actually, they may have. They may have, because if they're still under, even if he was in arrears, if he was a month or two behind, and they would still, and he could still potentially pay, I would think that they would still send the tech out, because they would be payment. They could. I mean, it depends on what their contract is. They might have requested a payment, but they might have sent one out just because they're still contractually obligated. So it all depends on what Comcast would have done. But I could see them doing that even if he was somewhat behind.
We've never seen him miss a payment on his Comcast or his electric bill.
No, he missed mortgage. Yeah, he'll let his mortgage go, but yeah. And
he pays like that $65 penalty or whatever. We've seen that, but according to the leaks, he's never missed a Comcast payment ever. Now,
he's never been as badly off financially though as he has been in the past couple of months either.
He hasn't really been in financial distress though. Yes, he'll fake it, but we know what he has. We know what he's spending. Then there's Kat's pay as well. I don't know if she gets anything for disability though because of her condition. So, I mean, Phil would have just run to mommy and daddy.
If she's working, if she has autism, if she was getting any type of like SSI for that, I doubt she would have been getting. She would have had to have had a sufficient work history to qualify for SSDI. But once you start working, they start reducing the amount that you can earn, and eventually it can dry up, and they can declare you no longer disabled or no longer needing those Social Security income. So. Or Social Security insurance payments. So, and I believe if you make around, it's either 600 and something. I think it's like no more than, you can't make more than like $800 for you in a month for you to not lose your SSI. So, and if she's working 2 to 3 days a week, but you gotta remember they're making what, close to $20 an hour up there. So I mean, she might be working right under that limit, she might be, but she'd be only working like 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, and she'd be cutting it maybe we don't know. She'd be cutting it really close to the point where I'd be uncomfortable.
Playing for 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So she has 2.5 days.
Maybe working 10 to 2, but like I said, that would be towing that, towing on that line of potentially losing that SSI.
Yeah, but we're in the weeds now. Sorry, I'm machines are running here. We're in the weeds now.
Actually, here I gotta drop. I have a call coming in. I might hop back.
That's no worries, guys. Thanks for being on if you can. I do appreciate it. It's been chaotic, but yeah, cheers again, guys. If you got to go, you got to go.
I'd also like to point just a minor thing. Phil and Evil Genius. Yeah, those two don't seem to
The thing is, look, he is dumb as hell sometimes, okay? Phil showed his fucking Xbox IP dumb as all hell. But Phil is not a fucking brain-dead moron in some capacity. He has shown cunning in some aspects of trying to manipulate things and have things go his way in some aspects. He's not as brain dead as we fucking pretend he is sometimes.
So it's Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know what to fucking do about this fucking shit show for stream. Phil's internet dropped 5 goddamn times. He's now gone for a piss break as of right now, and he's going to come back and do Q&A. He has finished
Of course
his...
he's doing Q&A.
He has finished his emergency portion of the fucking the video. And I'm hoping he would upload it straight away, but I don't think he will. I mean, there's no harm keeping an eye on his channel and playing bingo from what he just fucking did, and seeing if it gets uploaded.
Oh, what was that? What was that thumbnail on the? Just go back on his his home thing. What was that thumbnail on the live thing? Press home.
Oh, a live thing.
Home.
Oh yeah, he changed.
The thumbnail.
He changed the thumbnail. He changed the thumbnail before game, before Best We Can, and it turned into Comcast Xfinity. I think someone pointed out at the start of the stream. I'm not sure who it was that pointed out. I think it was
me, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just the title.
But yeah, he changed the thumbnail.
I just want to point something out here. If all they have access to is his modem, he can easily change the username and password. And then they don't have access to the game anymore. If they wouldn't be able to access. Now, them having the MAC address is bad, because that you can't change. But he can eliminate them having internal access to the modem.
If you can go back to the screenshot there, Jad, of the
the thumbnail, you mean?
No, the screenshot that he had of the router config.
Oh, I mean, yeah, on the stream, you mean, yeah. I mean, do you mean?
Yeah. If you look at the top right-hand side of it, Prophet, it actually says no security at the top. So he obviously has.
You mean this particular screenshot right here?
No, it was the one of the other.
Right. So this is the first one which had his Xbox. This other thing, is this his phone or something? The second thing, I don't even know what the fuck this would be.
That'll be an iPhone, yeah.
Oh, could we do anything with that? Not that I want to fucking suggest doing anything with that, by the way. I'm curious if people had malicious intent and they had those details, could they do something with that? Hypothetically.
Also, we are not stopping anyone else. We are stopping anyone currently watching the stream who is normally a regular here from doing this. But if we're saying, oh, I don't know, a communist government, go ahead. We can't stop you.
In China, they say my details now. So let me fast forward. So let's see, the screenshot here. Low security. Low security. Oh my god, so 0% battery, internet's on, Wi-Fi's on, security low. And I love the Wi-Fi names, Greedy Piggy and Panda Lee was hotter. And apparently Phil took these screenshots.
This is the thing.
He took these.
You look at,
I don't know. It's crazy.
I know he's actually lied here because he said that's the connection downstairs.
D-Dog just said that Comcast responded. How? Do we need to go live DSP and see what the fuck's going on?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Let's go live DSP and see what the fuck's going on.
Thanks. That was really useful.
Oh, hold on. I think he just. I think it was a very brief response. I've rebounded it. But,
I bet it's just a tweet from them online that just said like,
respond.
Please
Customer security assurance. Hang out with you guys because I can't. What's the point of playing a game, right?
Let's see the response.
I just want to let you guys know I have an update. Oh, I have a big important update. You ready for this big important update?
Breaking news
from the Xfinity support Twitter account. Oh goodness, we understand the urgency of your situation. We want to help in any way we can. Our customer security assurance team, which is their fraud team, who I've already talked to, can help make this right. This organization has been established to ensure a safe and secure online experience for Comcast customers. This team is a dedicated group of security professionals who respond to issues pertaining to phishing, spam, infected computers, commonly referred to as bots, online fraud, and other security issues. Gee, I wonder if this is copy-pasted from somewhere. I'm sorry to hear you have not been contacted by them yet. I'm confident they will reach out to you soon and will help you make this right. By the way, here's a link to the security department. What do I need that for? I already filed a ticket. What do I need? What do I need? We will continue to check in with you to make sure the team is able to fix it.
Well, that was a response, official response.
Xfinity support on Twitter. He's got some really snottery messages to them.
But he doesn't have Xfinity. He said that himself. Why would Xfinity support be contacting him? He said he's on Comcast. Xfinity is the home service. Business isn't Xfinity. So why is Xfinity contacting him? Unless he's contacting the wrong department.
So this is from the DSP Reddit thing. He's got about 400 bots, and apparently it's like I'm not sure. I mean, it's a before and
Comcast can help with
after.
that.
I think it's a before and after. Yeah, before and after. 1.1k, and it went and dropped immediately to like 695. So.
Sorry, can I just read this because this is amazing.
Go for it.
At Xfinity support, do you want to explain yourselves? You do not understand because of your inability to take security issues seriously that we have missed out on dozens, if not hundreds, of hat goals being achieved.
Wait, is it a fan?
Xfinity have replied.
Oh my god, so one of Phil's dent heads has tweeted fucking Comcast.
Oh, there's gonna be so many people replying to that tweet from Comcast.
All those hats, you goddamn pack of savages.
So wait, what's the handle? Can you give it a handle very quickly?
At Xfinity support, and then go to
Xfinity.
replies.
My whole theory at this point is Phil has leaked his own information, and now he's just getting fucking rickrolled by everybody.
Pine Barrens, who the fuck's Pine Barrens? Look at this! If this is true, J Doge, just the dog. And then also it's a Phil tweet, which I can't fucking see because I'm blocked by him. Naturally. Blah 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 blah. Parasolo! Look at all these fucking denheads. Where were all these denheads and showing support to Phil and fucking, side scrollers and questions?
Yeah.
All these side scrollers are reaching out to every fucking Phil person as well, not just detractors but fans. To share us your questions you want us to ask Phil or any good stories. Not one DSP fan responded to fucking Stuttering Craig on Twitter. And all of a sudden they come out the fucking woodwork out of nowhere to say this is bad service. Oh my god, man, that's so fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these fucking comments. The first DSP related one was here by Parasolo. Someone is messing with DSP modem on the inside. This is not a good outlook for your business. The thing is, though, apparently Comcast have known about it for a month.
Allegedly.
But correct me if I'm wrong here. The sensible thing to do, Prophet, would be for him just to have gone out and bought a new modem
Or get a new internet service provider.
Yeah, but that's the sensible thing to do. So he's not going to do that, is he? Come on now, you should.
Yeah, like he could. In his area, there's not a lot of quality providers. There's 15, according to my research. There's about 15 service providers, most of whom share service with either Comcast or AT&T. There are some that do offer gigabit service for him. Comcast is the best in his area, but he could simply just buy his own Netgear modem, like I've recommended tons of times in the videos. But again, like at this point, he's probably looking at having to format and reload all of his equipment just to make sure that there's no keyloggers or anything on there. Like it's not a tough task. Like I can have it done in a couple of hours. It's not an issue. But he's really fucked himself more by just showing all this information, because there's so much now that, like I said earlier, the MAC addresses, like utterly is gonna agree with me on this. Like that was just dumb. Like
that's the worst thing he could have possibly done.
Yeah, if you make the MAC address, you have to replace that hardware. Like you can't.
But he couldn't show it was a Comcast employee that logged in. He didn't show that bit, but he showed everything else.
Yeah, he didn't show that. He was willing to show everything else, but he won't show the login in Comcast.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the then there's the fact again, like they have access to his financials, like PayPal, and MethBear's right. Like Phil knows every cent that comes in and comes out. So I think that's a lie. And then there's the Panda Lee bill, but Phil being able to orchestrate that himself.
But the fact that Leanna's phone number is verified, that has to have been there already.
I mean, that was leaked. That was leaked a long time ago. Yeah,
but she would have to verify that.
By the way, Gareth in chat's asking what is a MAC address. I assume MAC is short for machine.
It's a hardware address. It's built into the hardware. It can't be changed.
So it can't. It does stand for machine then. The machine address. Kind
Yeah,
of.
Yeah, so technically it's a unique, well, it's supposed to be a unique identifier for every single network device that there is.
Yeah.
Now, they're not necessarily all unique because a lot of Chinese stuff clones them, but
Yeah,
on things like Xboxes and iPhones and things like that, those will be 100% unique. So that MAC address on his Xbox identifies his Xbox as that unique piece of hardware. There technically is nothing you can do to change that because that is burnt into the network chip inside the Xbox.
And there's an interesting theory there from
it's
Cody,
like-
the bad boy. I mean, so sorry to cut you off, but could a neighbour be doing this to him? In theory, could a neighbour be fucking responsible for this? Because it'd be close
Highly
to it.
possible.
Well, that
As I said-
was one of my theories, right? There's somebody sitting outside his house that he didn't have his Wi-Fi secure. They were able to log in. But again, like, if Phil changed if he's using the default passwords, they would need to physically, either through a keylogger or physically be inside the sort port, turn the modem upside down, and look at what the login is.
So yeah, so there's two things that technically could have done that. One, there was the open house in the house beside his, which was just over a month ago.
Yeah.
And the other one is the mini PC.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee that effectively that mini PC, even if it did have Chinese spyware, there's no proof that that didn't get tampered with before it got sent
And
to
why
him.
would the Chinese
he
care
would
about
have to log
seeing
in.
Phil's background? Like nobody.
What I'm
He
saying
would
that
have
is
to log in with it. He would have
that
to log
someone
in
else. Sorry,
with the mini
uh,
PC.
that someone else before they sent him the mini PC put something on it.
Well, wasn't
Like
it a
any
gift?
desk.
Wasn't it a gift to him? Apparently.
It was a gift from a fan. It was a gift.
It was a gift,
was-
but you can be easily shrink wrap stuff. So
Yeah, like, and that's my thing. Like, looking at it, like, because it was all shrink wrapped and everything. Like, I bought it myself. Like, that's certainly plausible that
I
somebody did
remember
like
as
troll
well.
on him.
Wasn't it you as well, Prophet, that had the kind of theory randomly as soon as someone sent him it? You know, who sent him that, and imagine the kind of stuff that could be on there. Like anyone
Yeah,
could fucking
like,
send
I
him
wouldn't
anything. As long as you let Phil know ahead of time, he'll accept gifts. And he was looking for something like this.
Yeah, like I said, format and reload it. Like, if anybody sent me anything, like if somebody was going to buy me a PC, like hypothetical, first thing I would do is format and reload it. I'd
exactly.
put it behind the firewall. I would open up all ports, and I would use Wireshark to do port sniffing and see what was sending information out. Phil's not going to be like, even with the past DOS, Phil still doesn't have a proper firewall. He doesn't have a VPN. He doesn't have a proper virus scan because when his fucking capture card died, well, didn't die, back in
He's down
December,
again.
Jesus, man, he's
He's down again. Great.
I don't know what
So,
to fucking. I mean, I think Bingo's fucking gubbed.
Yeah, I think
essentially.
forget the bingo
Yeah.
card, but let's
Yeah.
still watch the whole
But
thing.
this is
hear
fine.
the whole
Let's,
story.
I want to continue watching up until the point where he just ends the emergency portion.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep playing from this point.
Still watch
on.
Q&A. Yeah, still watch
Yeah.
Q&A after. for a long
I will play the stream. I'll keep playing the stream, and I'll play up to the point where I hadn't skipped before, which is basically after this first screenshot. Because what I did
Yeah,
before was after the first screenshot, I skipped ahead to the next screenshot because we're getting told that Phil was revealing this, revealing that. So let's try and Bingo's at the question, guys. Okay, but we're just here for we're just here to fucking watch them all burn at this rate. You know.
Sorry, pity bucks are rolling in. 1 minute man's hit him up with $100.
Holy fuck, man.
Yep.
It works for Phil. It works for him.
Yeah.
It really does work for him. It's incredible.
No access at all to that content. All right. So, I mean, of course this was confusing. Here I'm thinking my internet's going down. It's not. Someone actually went into my modem and changed the settings unbeknownst to me without my permission to filter content. Okay. And you might say, well, that's creepy. Yeah, it is. Because you got to wonder who has access to the modem. Well, when you think about it, who would? Me or my ISP, Comcast. That's it. There's literally no other way that you can get into that modem. All right? No
Yes,
way.
there is.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of people. As soon as Phil said that earlier on, people were telling him, "Aye, there fucking is. There's plenty of ways. Especially we got low security on that fucking thing." But that's you know, we debunked that already.
And the thing is that you could argue, well, maybe you've had that modem for so long, someone got the information. No, I've swapped modems multiple times and everything, right? No. And so I went ahead with that Comcast tech and we looked at the logs, and in the logs,
We've seen this already.
it says right in the logs of that modem,
We'll just replay it again.
it is a Comcast employee that logged into the modem and made those changes. It says it right there. It doesn't say customer login or anything. It says their own
here's the
rep login. They did it. Okay?
Sorry, that's bullshit.
So,
I mean, the big question is, why did Phil not show evidence of that?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's not a login in that router for Comcast employee. The one that he showed in the screenshot had something like cust login or something. So that, I'm guessing, is the only login in that, and that's what he's reading.
I don't know, because apparently the fucking guy that was helping him agreed with him.
Oh, we have the evidence.
Oh yeah, because he tells the truth all the time, right?
We have
You know,
evidence.
like the vet saying they were ripping him
This is
off and
happening,
all the
that
rest of
someone-
it. Yeah, I'd believe that.
Yeah, because as a bear in mind, the Phil says that the guy that looked at it with him, the engineer that was out with him as well, was saying, look at this, and I'm going to give you my fucking
It's like,
manager's
oh my
number.
god, what's this?
But if the engineer looked at it and saw that was there, why is it back?
They would have swapped
A
modems.
month later?
Yeah, why wasn't it dealt with back then?
Why
They would have.
so?
They would have immediately launched.
And apparently Comcast, I'm not done a thing about this for a whole goddamn month, no update for Phil or anything, and it now needs his audience to fucking harass Comcast.
They did tweet him. To be fair, they did tweet him today, so let's let him off. You know.
Eventually, yeah, but it's been a whole month apparently of
The thing
radio
is,
silence.
I know.
Well, no, he says that they were doing investigations undercover. That was after he read that comment. He started talking about that, and then he went offline again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh well, obviously Comcast took him offline because he was talking about this.
Comcast. Okay, so I just want to get this straight. When the tech came out back in October to fix the DNS issue, which was a DNS issue, like that was there was issues in Seattle. Otterly and I went over with that. There were problems. So the tech came out, looked at the logs on the modem, and said, "Oh, there's a Comcast employee that's accessed your modem and changed everything." They would have immediately swapped out the modem. Okay, they would. That's what they've done. They actually would have probably given him it's called a Murakei. It's a hardware-based security platform. I have it here in my shop where I work. It's on the modem. It plugs in, and then all my switch plugs into that. It's a hardware-based security firewall, everything. You can lock down the ports and everything like that. They probably would have given him that if he was a business, since he's a business user. So the whole thing with the tech seeing this and then nothing being done at that point really raises red flags for me.
Yeah, because
they would
this is
have
an
done
old story. It's like a month-old story.
Yeah,
Apparently,
like
and Phil's just telling us now.
Like, I'm thinking, okay, if somebody did get access right now at this point, it probably happened within the last couple days. And you want to know what the biggest problem is for Phil? The React channel. Somebody could have snuck something in with a React email to him. That's where I think this could have occurred. It's the only way. I don't think it's the mini PC. I think somebody got him using the React thing, and that's how they got him. If it is real.
The thing is as well, like that login name, like Pam Solar brought up again earlier on there. Top one of the screen grabs, the login name was CUS admin. You know,
Yeah, that is the default for the XP6, XP7, and XP8. CUS admin. You can do other accounts that are limited access to the modem, but CUS admin is the default account.
I'm just so fucking.
But again, like, how would they have?
Technically, it's customer admin. It's the built-in account, effectively.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
It's the built-in admin account. Yeah. So that is real. This is a real XP6, XP8, XP7, or XP7, XP8 GUI, and it's a gateway. So it is real, but is it Phil's? Is my question. Is it truly Phil's?
I mean,
or did somebody just do this for Phil?
Because also, it's coming up soon again. It's coming up in the next, like, fucking, if I keep playing, it'll come up in the next 10 minutes or so, 15 to 10 minutes or so. He's going to bring out the next screenshot. Let's see how Phil's going to spin the story in the next fucking 10 minutes to introduce his second screenshot. He's going to have a big, amazing story about how this Comcast random person is trying to fucking kill his business.
at Comcast,
Oh,
someone who
he's
is
back.
employed by that company, my ISP, has access to my modem and is going into my modem and changing settings and doing things. Okay? So this was October 28th. Okay? That this happened. And basically, the tech that was here was dumbfounded. He's like, dude, I've never seen anything like this before. Obviously, this is crazy. He called his manager, who's the regional tech manager out here in Washington or whatever, told him the whole story. He, of course, was dumbfounded, had never heard anything like this. He says, so here's what we're going to do. He says, there's two things that can be done. He says, number one, we're going to obviously launch an investigation into this, okay? And we'll let you know, you should get a call or whatever, or, he even gave me the regional manager's number and said, you can call the regional manager as a follow-up, if you're not hearing anything concrete from us, as to say what's going on, we'll let you know, okay? So this was October 28th, I was told this. Now, the other thing that you can do, if you absolutely are in a situation here where, it keeps happening, you can go buy your own modem. Like, you can go buy a cable modem. That's not ours. And if you buy a cable modem that's not Comcast, then it's your own property. They can't log in, they can't mess with the settings, they can't do anything to it because it's not our modem. So you have the option to do that. And I'm like, yeah, but is it really fair that I should have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars to buy my own cable modem to avoid this? Okay. Right? So
Yes, but it's your business.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You can go out and buy your own modem. You can, but you have to register it with their network using the MAC IP for the modem. They can still log in.
For God's sake, so either the engineer has lied to Phil or Phil has lied to us. And Phil's usually the one that's lying.
But effectively, what he's describing there, to use an analogy, is someone's picked the lock in his house and broken into his house. The police have told him, well, you could change the locks, and he's just went, well, why would I pay to change the locks?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he did change
that's
the lock,
personality.
took it to a key cutter that was the original thief, who's now got a new copy of the keys.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is so
See,
sore for my brain.
What Phil can do right now? What Phil can do right now? Sign up for NordVPN or Surfshark
he
or
doesn't
whatever
like
the fuck
those
it is.
guys though, because all those all these other YouTubers are showing them, so they can't be good. They must be bad.
I don't give a fuck what he doesn't like. Nord will tell him what the outgoing traffic is.
Exactly.
If something's going out right now at this moment and somebody is logged in, it will tell him.
So Quid's saying he should choose AVGN's affiliate link. He really should, because Phil inspired himself on AVGN, remember? Not that a good thank you from Phil to them to use their affiliate link.
Like, because it would, even with a keylogger, like if a keylogger is reporting out, let's say through port 80 or whatever, NordVPN will be like, there's suspicious traffic on port 80. And it will tell you that there's something running that is trying to gain access or is trying to get outside access. Do you want to block? That will tell me now. And Nord supports Windows 8. Don't worry, it's going to support it.
Important things it supports the old version of Windows that Phil has.
Like, and that's the other thing. Look at how outdated. He refuses to do any updates. He refuses to update his virus scan. He refuses to update his Windows. And this happens, and you're surprised?
You do know as well that he's going to blame the corrupted videos that he's had recently on this as well, isn't he?
Fuck off. No way.
With corrupted videos, uploading videos to YouTube does not corrupt the video file.
No, the videos are corrupt on his his capture.
Yeah, maybe we can't upload somebody else because it corrupted.
From his fragmented hard drive with probably bad sectors all over it. Yeah, that's definitely going to be fucking an issue with Comcast. That Comcast is causing that. But like this is so sensational. I just have a really tough time believing all of it at this point, because it goes from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing, and now there's a conspiracy at Comcast because there's Comcast employees involved, and then it's just like there's no way, Phil.
Let's hear the rest of his fucking story, until the next screenshot. Anyway, let's hear the rest of his fucking conspiracy theory, and where Comcast kept in touch with him.
And by the way, can I disable ads on this fucking thing? I'm gonna try to disable. Anytime I see an ad, I'm gonna try to disable it because it's more important to me that you guys hear the story than ads run on this fucking thing. Okay, but we'll see what happens. Thank you, Freaky Professor, for the super chat. Thank you to the Jostler. Like I said, I'll do shout outs. I appreciate that. But obviously this is an important story. This is just the beginning of the story. This is just the very beginning. Okay.
So, that's a good
Sorry,
point.
can I just interrupt?
Yes.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? that tip animation just cracks me up every time.
Yeah,
look at the text in the bottom of it.
Credit card. Oh, Christ, man! Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Derek for stealing his mama's credit card to tip DSP, and then getting into trouble for it. I mean, I know we've had conspiracy theories before about fucking Derek and Phil, but there must be some sort of fucking agreement behind the scenes for him to tolerate, Derek. Because it seems impossible for Phil to be willing to... I mean, he knows what kind of person Derek is, and yet he still defends him to the fucking hilt. It's a bizarre, as I know, that's a fucking different story though. It's not, I'm distracting myself from this fucking current drama with fucking Derek shenanigans.
Oh. Here's the thing. So this tech leaves my house, and I start to think to myself, wait a minute. What about all those times over the last few years when all of a sudden my internet would go out when I was in the middle of something important? And it dawned on me. The Side Scrollers podcast. When I was on that podcast in March, all of a sudden my internet went out exactly the same way that it was going out then. It just went off for a minute or two and then came back. And that was...
I mean, so basically every single time his internet went silly and played up, that was an attack apparently. And the thing is, he's going to blame all the tractors for this. Evil AJ is going to get blamed for this. Tevin's going to get blamed for this. We have no idea who's doing this shit. This is news to us.
We've gone from it being like a 2-day thing to a month-long thing to a several years-long thing now.
Yeah, this is like fucking before Phil was born. They had his fucking plan in place to fuck over Phil's business.
When all that crap went down on the Side Scrollers podcast, if you remember. Remember that? That came back, and all of a sudden now Keemstar's on the show and all this drama and all this shit's going on. Right in the middle of my interview. And I'm thinking to myself, that's exactly what happened. This is some kind of a malicious person at Comcast who works for the company, who doesn't like me, and actually has been striking down my internet and fucking with my business over the years whenever they felt like it, because they thought it either was funny or it would hurt me or whatever it was.
So there's the fucking big claim right there. He's flat out accusing someone at Comcast of targeting him.
Over the years, I don't think so. I used to work for a communications company. We check the logs every day. That wouldn't be happening. I'm sorry. Debunked.
Okay, so basically, it's now dawning on me. I'm like, I can't believe this. All right, but this is absolutely true. What's going on? This must be it. What else could it be? How is it that every time that something important is going on, my internet goes out? Right. So this is all happening in my head. Now, this was October 28th. Okay. Since October 28th, I had no internet issues, and I'm thinking, gee, maybe this person wised up and realized, oh, well, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna get caught, right? Like, I'm leaving a trail, because there's a trail. Like, you can see a login from an employee that says they logged into the modem. The evidence is there.
So where's this evidence, Phil? You haven't shown any evidence of this happening.
Okay, so basically I'm thinking, maybe this person wised up and they're gonna try to cover their tracks. They're gonna try to make it so that this is happening and they don't want to make sure that they don't get caught, so that way they don't get fired or, I mean, let's be honest, be arrested, because this is malicious. This isn't just, oh, we're messing. This is malicious stuff that's happening, right? So, nothing's been going on for the last month, but what happened in the last month? I got really sick. I got a really bad cold, flu. It might have even been COVID. So for like over a week, I was knocked out. So I didn't follow up on any of this going on because I was too sick. By the time I came back, I was trying to play catch up and everything with the business. So, to be honest, did it really did I forget about it? No. But I was so already wrapped up in everything else. And by the way, my internet was going fine, no problems. So I'm thinking in my head, all right, so it's not a big deal then. I'll just, maybe they took care of it. Maybe they did this internal investigation. They checked the logs. They found out who it was. They got this guy and they kicked him out of the company, and it's all said and done. It's fine, right? So maybe that's the case, and maybe we're all good now, right? Okay. No, that's not what happened. Okay, because now I'm going to tell you something way worse.
Or after his internet problems, he had COVID before.
It was after. It was 24 hours after the Comcast guy was there.
Which is why the Comcast guy was getting accused of maybe potentially, bugging Phil.
So he's giving him two types of virus?
More than one virus he gave him.
Yeah.
please, you got one. Yeah.
Oh my god, and keep in mind, Phil's still suffering from those effects. He's still got that cough. Yeah, see, it's still lingering, it's still there, it doesn't go away. For fuck's sake.
He's got the urban lung pop.
The drip's still going strong. You got the drip going.
All right, then everything else that just happened. All right, so get ready for this.
Get ready for this,
so
guys.
it's Wednesday, my day off last week. All right, the day before American Thanksgiving. So that would have been what, like November 22nd, I think? So it's November 22nd, it's my day off. And all of a sudden, right in the middle of the day, all the internet's screwed up again. And I'm like, why would it be? It's like 2 p.m. my time. I'm like, why do I have my day off, right? Would the internet be going out or whatever, right? It doesn't make sense. Like, it's weird. I'm not broadcasting. It would be one thing if I was broadcasting a special holiday event or something. Why is my internet going out again? All right? Now, just so you guys know, one thing that the tech head told me, he's like, if this happens again, you can easily go into your modem, change the settings they've messed up, or if you want to do it the easy way, just do a factory reset. Just if you do a factory reset of your modem, it knocks out anything they've messed with and sets it back to default, and you'll be okay. Okay? So I go into my modem, all right? And this is that Wednesday, and once again, they've done it again. This is the same picture I'm going to show you, but just to reiterate, this is basically what they did, is they did all this again. Okay, a second time. And I'm like, whoa, so it's a month later, and they're doing it again.
Yeah, that was the same pictures before with him showing off, you know. They went back in there and they re-added the sites apparently, you know.
Exactly in the same order, the exact same things. Oh my god.
Well, he did, to be fair, I felt to say I use the same picture, but I think he's just trying to illustrate that shit. But this is the same screenshots from earlier on.
But if he just keeps resetting his router, he's not changing the password in it, so they can just keep getting back in.
So, Keelan was saying he used to work for Time Warner Cable. ISPs will never tell you to do a factory reset.
I think it's power cycle. They can factory reset right from their location. They will just tell you to power cycle the modem. Is all they do.
It's just
that's the typical.
It's so fucking confusing, you know. Hold on, Glass Bell here is actually seemingly a Phil fan. I am torn. I find Phil to be entertaining. Each to their own, I guess. Somehow you find him entertaining, fair enough. But I don't want to directly support him. Are we coming close to the final season of Phil? Look, we have been fucking... For a long time, Phil's been circling the fucking drain.
Yeah.
He had incidents. We thought the incident might have ended him when he fucking jerked off on stream. He fucking survived. We thought fucking Machinima dropping him would have fucking ended him. He somehow survived because of live streaming. We thought Twitch fucking kicking him would have killed him. He somehow survived. He has had so many different close calls to bankruptcy as well. Liana leaving him. You can go on and on and on of all these things that have happened to Phil, which would normally end people. Phil is surprisingly stubborn, and he is resilient. I will fucking give him credit for being resilient and stubborn and not wanting to fucking stop what he's doing. He will cling on to this fucking way of living for as strongly as humanly fucking possible. I mean, as I said, if some people unironically find Phil entertaining. Fair play. You like what you like. But we think it's at the same time though, I will tell people and remind people on a constant basis that, you know, the money, where does the money go? When Phil's claiming he's got fucking bills to pay and he's got to fucking afford to pay his, you know, feed his cat and all that shit, he then spends it in fucking WWE Champions again. Like, he has blown so much money on this ridiculous fucking addiction of his, and it's a genuine problem for him. He refuses to fucking admit he's got a fucking problem, but he's had a problem with it in the past, and he's fucking relapsed with this fucking game, and he's having another problem here, and he doesn't want to fucking give up because he's fucking addicted to the fucking bright screen flashing colours. Oh, I'm going to fucking get this card, that card. It's a severe, crippling problem for him. And now he's got this random emergency happening out of fucking nowhere, and he's making all sorts of accusations about Comcast and their employees, and a lot of his story doesn't make fucking sense. And it's like, is he doing this just to try and bait some pity money from his dent heads, just to try and afford another few pulls on WWE Champions?
Remember, his streams have been very, very slow lately.
Very
right?
slow.
Like, he's not being...
We have a tracker right here.
Yeah, like it's...
Look at all that red. Look at all that red for the last few days.
Look at the red.
Well, he's had $120 so far, but he's also died again for the 7th time.
Died again?
Yeah.
Oh, like, is he playing a game then? He's playing a game?
No, I'm talking about dying
the internet died again. Okay, I thought you were talking about him playing a game. Was he still doing Q&A then? So he's live right now, still doing Q&A.
He's doing still Q&A and collecting money.
Yeah, it's here, yeah.
He's not going to game at all. It's going to be sympathy begging all day. That's what he's going to do.
I sent you a super chat in Discord there, Jad, which is It'd be interesting to see how you
Mango
react.
Joe
to it.
Pods, there's a fucking familiar name. Phil,
Mhm.
I work at an ISP. If you escalate an illegal issue, employees spending your money, to their legal department, they will immediately escalate and contact you immediately to remedy the situation. Love you, but you're wrong.
Immediately? Okay.
Yeah,
And also the
Steve
chat
Benson
turned
now
against
calling
him and
him
went
out
to
on
ban him.
What was that, sorry?
Yeah.
I said the chat turned against him and went to ban him.
Wait, so Mango Joe Pods was an enemy after this fucking super chat, even though he declared his love for Phil.
And he's a gold crown.
Oh my.
Well, you can't. You can't break Pignosis. As soon as you question Phil, you're a troll sock account.
Yeah, that final word sealed his fate. That final word of wrong sealed the fate for him.
But like you can see right now, it's still escalating, right? Like he's getting into the point now. Well, remember, guys, I was sick too. So now COVID has a play in this, right?
Oh my god!
I was
yeah.
waiting for him to say that it was probably the Comcast employee that stole his fucking card.
Yeah, and his tire,
Like-
and his fucking tire, that fucking one day
Yeah,
as
and
well.
the tire as well. It was all the
It's that
same
Hydra
guy.
in the MCU.
Like,
Yeah,
if
the
this
same
were
ones that broke into
a
his bank account.
if this was a detractor, like Boof came out right away when the bank account got leaked. Like, this wouldn't be able to be kept quiet in detractor circles. Like somebody somewhere, this would have
There's not
popped
been a
off.
peep of this whatsoever anywhere. Not on Kiwi Farms,
There's
not on
nothing.
Twitter, not on Reddit. There's been zero mention of anything like this whatsoever. If there is a
Unless they're really
detractor,
playing a long game.
yeah, I mean, it could be the fucking long game, you're right. But let me put it this way, if there is a detractor at fucking Comcast, no one seems to fucking know about it apart from themselves. They have kept this radio fucking silent and there's been no hint of this happening anywhere. Nobody was any the wiser. But let's just see what
But
Phil's
again,
got.
like,
I mean,
let's watch
let's let him keep
I'm on
cooking
break now,
this
so.
fucking story. This fucking this amazing story. What a fucking bedtime story this is for people.
Okay, a second time. And I'm like, whoa. So it's a month later, and they're doing it again. Now, I'm trying to put it in my head, why would they be doing it on Wednesday, on my day off before Thanksgiving? And it dawned on me. This is a Comcast employee. Okay? This person only has access to do this stuff certain days of the week and certain times when they're working. So likely this employee wasn't working on Thanksgiving, wasn't working on Black Friday, and I'm pretty confident they don't work weekends. It seems like this is a person who works like day shift during like Monday through Friday, but of course it would have been the holidays. So it would have, they wouldn't have had access. And what I'm thinking is they know I'm going to do a Thanksgiving Day stream. They know I'm going to do a Black Friday marathon. So they're going to put this in place and try to screw up my internet the day before all that, before they're out of the office. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head, that's probably what it was. They want to do it out the wall. Okay? Out the wall. Oh, and they're going out the door is what I meant to say. They want to do it before they're out the door for their holiday weekend, right?
This is such a bizarre fucking victim segment.
Hello.
Now,
I'm back.
I fixed it. Again, what I did is, I did it myself. I did that factory reset, and I fixed both modems. By the way, it was both modems. It's not just one they're doing it with. It's both modems that they're doing this.
Okay, that's okay. So it's both modems. Okay, so this. Okay, if it's legit a Comcast employee, like again, where this is hypothetical, yes, they would have access. For both modems, though, I'm leaning more towards like with him showing screenshots and shit. Again, I'm leaning more towards double NAT. Again, it's IP. The double NAT is basically the IP config or the IP getting confused between each modem on the line. So,
what does that mean?
I don't know. Like it's just okay. So when you have double NAT, when you have two IP addresses on the same line, the IP addresses get confused and it just clogs and it'll just drop. The modem's hard resetting though, so that tells me like. And again, but we have to believe what Phil says, right? We're taking this at face value.
I mean, it's all we've got. We've got no one else's word for it, because all we have is his word. And you fucking know how reliable that is. Never.
Yeah, like again, like if he's just doing the factory reset and not a power cycle as well, like I would power cycle the modem, unplug them both for 10 minutes, let them sit. Don't plug in the cable modem, like don't plug in the cable line, then do the factory reset with the cable line unplugged. But again, like if they have his MAC address, he's fucked.
Oh, sweet Jesus, man.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's you have to replace the modem. And if there is an actual Comcast employee that's doing this, well, it doesn't matter what modem you put on that line, Phil. They're going to get the MAC address again.
Precisely, yeah, precisely. Glassbell's asking, does it just need to change the passwords, check for viruses on his PC, and change the modem password? Maybe add a VPN to check what data is outgoing from the network? That last point you already said earlier on, yes.
Yeah, I already said it, yeah. So Phil's solution for this, at this point, unplug all the modems in the house, wipe out every PC in the house, like format reload, right? Like clear it, like security erase everything, reload Windows, reload your drivers, reload your software, right? Because you can't trust anything on those PCs at this point, because we don't know if it's a keylogger, we don't know if it's a phishing scam, we don't know if somebody's just got total network access, right? We're taking Phil's word for this.
Yeah, Phil's convinced he's a Comcast employee, but that's actually, that might be the best case scenario for him in theory, if it is a Comcast employee. The worst case scenario could be it's actually somebody that's not a Comcast employee, but has access to his entire fucking system and network.
Yeah, but then all that he would need to do is replace the modem. If it was a Comcast employee, their logs, their employee logs, depending if they're logged into their employee logs, they should be able to track that down pretty quick. If it's somebody from outside Comcast, yeah, like if it was somebody from outside of Comcast, all Phil would have to do is replace the modem. But at this point, he showed his MAC address for his Xbox and his desktop PC, so he's fucked. He's screwed that way, no matter what. Because even if he replaces the same modem, if he replaces the modems, they could attack the Xbox and this PC directly.
And they probably will. I mean, also, it's not something I'll say that we would encourage ourselves, but some people just are like that. Some people know if they can do something and they have the knowledge to do it, they will do it. And Phil has doxed himself here by showing this information on his podcast, on his streams. He showed the world these details, these very private details about, and he's put himself at massive risk here, all because he wanted to rant about Comcast and spin this conspiracy theory he's got about someone at Comcast out to fucking get him.
Yeah, like if this is Phil really made the situation worse, because more than likely there was probably not an issue. He probably has a line problem, right? There's probably a load line problem with his modems. There's an issue definitely going on where it's cutting out. Phil's fabricated some kind of story to make himself look like the hero, make himself look like the victim, and then he's doxed himself. He's doxed his Xbox MAC address. He's doxed his PC MAC address.
His iPhone.
His iPhone.
Sorry, can I go for a slight reach here? Do you remember when? Oh God, when was it? When Phil got his new TV? Wasn't there an issue briefly for a few seconds where his email or something was up with the Xbox, and somebody went after it?
No, you're talking about when he first got the Xbox Series X.
Thank you.
He showed the QR code, and somebody was able to register it before he did.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh,
I
forgot that happened.
Yeah, that one happened, right? The TV, God. When he first got the TV, he made sure that the screen wasn't shared so that people couldn't gain access to any.
He finally learned from his previous past mistakes. What a fucking rare DSP.
Update. He's helped DSP, but now he's turned against DSP, and now he's threatening to leave DSP.
What, Mango?
Yeah, Mango. Yeah, I just saw this. I saw this here.
Actually, I could probably. I mean, I'm in like full screen here, like, but where is Mango? Where is he? Did he send a super chat again, threatening, or has he just said it normally in his chat?
Yeah, he did.
Just said it normally.
He just said it normally. Hundreds of dollars in support to get shit on and treated like an idiot. I should have listened before. Yeah, well, here we go here. Where's Glassbell? Look at Glassbell. Here is an example of somebody that supported DSP for a long fucking time, but because they had the audacity to share their own expertise opinion when it comes to things like ISPs, like they apparently work for an ISP. They know the protocols in place for this kind of shit. And when they dare to try and fucking counter what Phil was saying and dare say Phil was wrong, this is what happens to him. He gets thrown under the fucking bus. He gets fucking made out to be a fucking enemy of the state, and the whole chat turns on him because he was there to fucking say that Phil was wrong. You find Phil's content, you like Phil's content, fair enough. You're not sure whether you want to fucking support. If you ever say Phil is wrong, if you ever know Phil's wrong, and you dare to fucking tell him he's wrong, Look what happened to Mango Dual-Pods here. He has been a part of his community on DSP for a long fucking time. He has given him hundreds, if not thousands of fucking dollars over the fucking time of support, all the fucking support he's given him. But because he had the audacity to correct Phil because he knew Phil was wrong, he has now been turned into an enemy of the state in DSP land. Is that really do you really want to set yourself in for that, Glassbell? I'm not saying you can't support DSP in terms of watching his content. If you like his content, fair play to you, each to their own. But if you're ever thinking about giving Phil money, this is how he treats people that gives him money and then have the audacity to fucking give their own true opinion on try to correct Phil for his own fucking bizarre comments and statements and all shit, because Phil is spinning a sob story conspiracy theory and some of it doesn't add up. And also Prophet's been on here debunking, Otto's been on here debunking, Meth Bear's been on here everyone's been on here debunking him. But here's somebody in his own chat that was able to debunk him. And this is how he gets treated here. He's now saying, you know, fuck this community because you guys have all turned on me because I know I'm right. And everyone's fucking saying he's wrong simply because, you know, it counters DSP's point. And you're not allowed to fucking you're not allowed to correct DSP. You're not allowed to say DSP is wrong on his own stream, on his own podcasts, on his own content, because it makes him look like some sort of bumbling idiot.
He called Bill Gates a fucking moron for not trying to fix his computer.
Ah, Jesus.
So, like, the thing is, ISPs would have checks and balances against this. Like,
we do.
If there was, like, if there was somebody accessing, they could actually put a filter on the line and monitor what's coming in and going out.
So Mango
also, it's like have a punch card. You know, when you go to work, you press a punch card so they know who's gone into the office, they know who's low. They have that the same with the IPs. They could narrow it down to the millisecond of who does what where.
When I worked for because I worked for Comcast back in 20.
Nope, I think I lost Prophet there for a second.
We had a key card system. We had to get into this building. You had to key in and you had to log into the server. So they would have log information. They could put a filter on Phil's line. If what Phil is saying is true, this would have probably been dealt with within the first 2 days of October 26th. So I think this is fabricated. I think somebody helped Phil fabricate this information at this point, because I just can't see an ISP dropping the ball to this extent.
It would be a lawsuit waiting to happen. It was like remember King Jared, remember when I told you that Optus died and the whole entire country was out?
Yeah.
The lawsuits are flying in fast now and the CEO is gone.
Yeah, understandable, you know what I mean? Especially these days, a lot of people work from home still. So they would require, you know, they lost out in work and businesses lost out. A lot of people probably would have lost out. So, yeah, understandable consequence for that happening, yeah.
Yeah, I could believe that if you said, you know, if this had been happening and it's been reported through managers, etc., that effectively they wouldn't be, if they didn't know who it was straight away, that they would have a watch on who's accessing his IPs.
Look at Mango Joe Pods here. He's responding to somebody. He's not going to get
any more
support from me, so he might as well. No room for people as stupid as me in the chat. Yeah, he's really taking it to heart here. But he's not banned yet. He's still not banned on DSP land. He's not been banned yet. He's still showing.
I think Phil's scared to ban him. Phil's scared to ban him because it will look really bad.
If Phil's probably going to apologise off stream to him behind the scenes, he doesn't want to do it publicly because that would be he'd lose face if he fucking does that publicly. But yeah, he's probably going to fucking send him a behind the scenes apology to try and hold on to that little pay pig just for a little while longer.
Like right now, I'm probably like 99% he's lying, 1% he's telling the truth.
I mean, that's me normally.
Because I just can't.
Anytime Phil speaks,
yeah.
That's me.
but this whole the whole entire story, just from the start to the finish, is just insane.
It's bizarre. Yeah.
Comcast, any ISP would have dealt with this within the first day.
Yeah,
they would more likely all his hardware. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say that to me, a more likely scenario in this is that mini PC has had some sort of spyware on it from something. So from something he's installed, or as you say, from an email he's opened, or something like that.
Nigerian prince saying he's won the lottery.
What the Prophet was talking about with the videos. especially if somebody sent him a link that's.
Hold on. Did Derek actually say mango no? Or is Barrett Wells
Top
just
dual.
pulling my pisser here?
Yeah. He had the laptop dual homed, so potentially, given that nothing's been updated, if they get into that laptop and infect it somehow, they have access to both networks in his house.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense now. I mean, there's a lot of holes in this fucking story for sure. Let's keep playing and see what else you got to fucking say about it, because it's a bizarre fucking narrative. As I say, but we're still learning more and more about it, you know what I mean? We're still just trying to make our way through the fucking thing. Let's see what else.
Well, he's still offline, so, you know.
Yeah, he keeps coming back up. We're behind Phil by, like, it isn't over an hour, we're behind Phil, even when it's fucking constant offline, you know, hopping on and off. But,
well, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
It's insanity, it really is.
Too. Both of my business lines, as I said, I have 2 lines of business internet in my home. So they screwed up both modems, and I manually did the reset to both modems to fix them. Okay? So that now I could have internet again. So if you didn't notice, I didn't mention this at all. I didn't mention this on Thanksgiving. I didn't mention this on Friday. I didn't mention it at all over the weekend, because the thing is, I don't want to give attention to trolls.
But Phil, all the trolls had no fucking clue.
What? Well, what's this then? You don't really give attention to trolls, like.
I guess he's partly ready to fucking talk about it now, since it's happening rampantly, you know, more so than often. Like, several times for Call of Duty the other day, yesterday, you know, it was like constantly going out. And yeah, even in the stream today, it was constantly going out when he first went live. Also, and Phil said there was 2 business lines. That's a good. I actually picked up on that as well. I thought one was a personal line and one was a business line.
He said whenever he had
it's
problems the last
residential.
time, they were both business lines.
So
Yeah, he said the same thing, and it threw me for a loop. Because
why would you need a fucking business line for your own personal home use?
Because everything he gets has to be the premium, upmarket, high-end one, as he puts it.
Does that mean
it's redundancy, right? He said it's redundancy, but he's like, he never uses the downstairs modem when there's a problem. And remember, it's not 2 physical lines, it's 1 line with 2 modems.
And Meter says he said his other line was for phones and shit.
Well, yeah, his other line is for his downstairs TV, for Cat's Xbox, and for his phones.
So that means that he's using both internet lines as a tax write-off rather than just one.
Probably.
Well,
We need that from bank leaks anyway.
He is. He's writing both of them off as a tax
What
write-off.
an absolute dick. Jesus Christ, man.
He's caused this problem himself. This is the biggest issue. Yeah, like everything in his, like when side scrollers, when Craig asked him, how much money do you put back into the business? 0, right? He puts 0 effort into the business. There's no updated software. There's no updated hardware. He relies on people to give him stuff for free. And then he just sits back and begs and begs and begs. And then when there's an issue or there's a big problem, we get these emergency streams.
Jesus, man. I was literally the other day as well. On Sunday, I was looking up. I looked at the word emergency. All the videos he's had over the fucking years for the word emergency. There's been quite a lot of them. There's been quite a few of them on both channels. He seems to have a lot of emergencies over the fucking years, doesn't he? It's insane.
Okay, but what I did is I had the regional tech manager's phone number. And I called him and I left a voicemail and I said, you know, I'm sure you're probably not there because it's right before Thanksgiving, but I want to let you know this is still happening. So I don't know what, you know, investigation was launched a month ago, but here we are.
If I was given the regional manager's fucking number, I would have not waited a whole fucking month to find out what the fuck happened. Like, I would have phoned them after like a few days and said, hey, that person that is in your company that was accessing my data and manipulating it and attacking me. I was like, what's been done? I'll be trying to find answers, like immediate answers. I wouldn't just wait a month and assume all was well.
Well,
also,
we all know that
just
Karen
because it's
Burnell
Thanksgiving. Go ahead, Snow, go ahead.
I was going to say, we all know that Karen Burnell straight on to the manager and everything. Like, whenever he had problems with Amazon, with his medicine delivery, he was straight on to the manager.
Why would you wait a month exactly? Why the fuck has he decided I'm not going to fucking bother to chase us up at all? But wait, I'll do it. I'll do it when I'm attacked. Almost a month later, right before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Like why not
it's a
chase
lie.
up? It makes no sense. I mean, if it was
It's a lie.
I mean, anyone would have chased up. I think before then.
Yeah, but it's because it's a lie. Because even though it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Boxing Day, Valentine's Day, Yom Kippur, we always work 24/7, right? what was it? There's always somebody there. There might be less staff working, but there's always somebody there because in case of emergencies.
There has to be somebody in charge, yeah, exactly. When the fucking regional managers fucking know there, somebody will have to fucking make decisions in their fucking place.
There's somebody to answer the phone, yes.
It doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense at all to me.
It's a lie. That's why.
Let's see, did the fucking regional manager get back to you, Phil?
Later, and nothing's happened. It basically, this person still has access. They're doing it again. And obviously, this isn't very good. I need you to look into it. I need you to call me back. Now, I don't know if you're on vacation, but call me back as soon as you get this message so we can talk about it and figure it out. So that was on Wednesday, okay? That was on Wednesday of last week, all right? So as you know, I streamed all week, no problems, okay? No problems at all. All weekend, everything's fine. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday, Monday, so think of it. Person works at Comcast. They're only working weekdays, but they had a holiday weekend. Monday, when they would have been back in the office, the crap hits the fan, okay? I mean, this is like now we're getting really effing serious because now you ready for this? What happened? Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. All right. You ready for this? First of all, this happened.
No, this is the pig. Greedy pig. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, this is actually, we can make it a bit bigger. The bottom information is not that important.
They went to my modem, my Comcast modem, and they enabled the Wi-Fi, and they decided to name it Insulting Things. Now, the problem is, this is publicly visible to everyone who's in the area and is driving around looking at the internet. They can see that this is available networks now, okay? So they did this. That was number one. That was the first thing they did, all right? Now, as you guys know, my internet was also going on and off yesterday. So what they were doing is while I was broadcasting my normal stream...
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Like, he's just mid-explanation. Not even breaking stride. No stride was broken during that nosedive.
Internet was also going on and off yesterday.
Look at that palm right up there. It's like he's fucking triggering the fucking brain. It's like he's touching his brain. It's causing his eyes to malfunction. But it's not. The speech is perfectly fine. No, thumbnail. I don't know, man. That's like.
But no time for DoorDash. You have to save that for later. So.
Oh my god.
Sorry, just to point out as well, if someone sorry, take that picture off this.
No, I'm getting a thumbnail. Keep going your story. It's okay.
Yeah. If someone changed the Wi-Fi details, you would see that on your phone because your phone would drop off the Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
And then you would go join Wi-Fi and you would see, what is it, Greedy Piggy and Panda Lee was hotter.
Yeah,
none of which are actually lies.
But also his Xbox would have dropped off. His laptop would have dropped off. Everything that was on the Wi-Fi, it wouldn't be able to find it anymore because the username has been changed.
Yeah.
I'll just send you that directly, Otto, since I know you like that picture so much.
So
there we go. I just sent Otto that fucking nose-picking picture right there, just so you had his own access to it. That is a cheap guess. Oh, fuck. Anyway, so yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty funny. From a detractor's point of view, one, funny. Imagine, being in the area and you just see these fucking Wi-Fi signals available, Greedy Piggy and Panda Lee is hotter. Most people think, what the fuck's going on here? Kids are playing again with some shit. But yeah, oh my fucking god. I mean, it's such a... Why would Phil go to such lengths to fucking... If it's not a Comcast employee, it's either Phil doing some sort of false flag thing, bizarrely, and done a lot of... Or someone else is messing with him that's not a Comcast employee.
Just an update, he came back for a few minutes before it dropped out again. He was now telling us the schedule for the week.
Yeah, Mr. saying the stream's 1,000% dead, or 1,000,000% dead.
God.
Oh, Jesus, man. Let's keep playing. Let's just see what he's got to fucking say.
That was the first thing they did, all right? Now, as you guys know, my internet was also going on and off yesterday. So what they were doing is while I was broadcasting my normal stream, they were resetting my modem over and over, just pressing the reset button over and over, so I couldn't continuously broadcast, okay? So if you didn't notice, I started to ignore them. I was like, listen, if we can't keep, streaming a game, then maybe what we'll do is we'll play something different. We'll do it, like, I have to finish a game. I have a lingering game going on right now, and I'm like, maybe we can do the final hour of that, and even if the internet goes out, no big deal, it's only an hour, So I guess that pissed the person off, because the person's like, wow, Phil's really not giving me any attention. So what did they do? I'm going to tell you what they did, all right? Now, this is where it gets scary, all right? This is where you're like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So listen to this. Since they weren't getting any attention logging into my modem and screwing with my internet, they logged into my business account itself, meaning all of the information that you have in your business account, including your name, your address, your phone number, your email addresses, your payment information, and all of that, your modem information. It's all listed in there, okay? They proceeded to not only go into there and mess with all of my information, which is against the law, by the way. You cannot do that. They also, get this, without my permission, took money away from me and made a payment towards my Comcast internet bill for hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
I still don't understand what he's saying here. What does he mean? They took money from him
Somehow,
and then paid the bill. What?
I don't know. I don't know how. I mean, somehow this person knew how to access Phil's payment information and made a payment on his behalf to pay the bill they had
Okay.
on Comcast.
All right. Okay. Sure. Okay.
So the question I need to ask is SS Sniper Wolf now working for Comcast?
Jesus Christ. I mean, it's impossible if I can get rid of her, that's what I'm sure. She can do anything she wants, and YouTubers tell her, like, it's fine, slap on the wrist. Better watch what I fucking say or they'll fucking come for me next. It's so this is as unbelievable as the whole fucking story is. To me, I mean, from my experience or whatever, this is the most unbelievable part of it, because how in the fuck could anyone potentially have access to Phil's payment details to make a payment on his behalf that he cannot approve or authorize?
Yeah, this reeked of, they took my money, so I need more money, guys. You know, come on.
It's
I
like,
was actually thinking about this today, unrelatedly, that he doesn't have anything set up on like a direct debit or anything like that. He goes on every month and manually pays everything. So why would Comcast have his details?
is that are you fucking, is that true?
Yeah.
Does he
goes on and
manually pay
manually
everything?
pays it.
What in the fuck is wrong with him?
Well, he's got it written down in his bit of paper, as we know from side scrollers. So yeah.
Well, I always
the
thought
fuck would
that
you
it
not do
was
a direct
because then
debit?
he could.
Why in the hell?
I always thought that he didn't have payment plans or direct debit set up because then he could manually go in and decide what he was and wasn't going to pay.
Because of YouTube's payments are not always on the same day. Because remember, sometimes it'll be 2 days later or stuff like that.
Jesus Christ, Phil! What a fucking dumb son of a bitch. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I really am.
I've been lost the past 2 hours, but too far.
That's fraud. That is identity theft and fraud. You cannot do that. That is a crime. That's not, I'm messing with someone's internet. That's an actual serious crime. Okay? You cannot fuck around like that. And this person thinks, at this point, they can get away with anything. Okay? Because they've been doing it now for how many years? It's been a month since the October incident. Comcast has done absolutely nothing about it, right? So, there you have it, okay? Now, before you say, well, what evidence do you have? Well, I'm not going to show you my payment information, and I'm certainly not going to show you anything that's private, but what I will show you is what they did to my account. Would you like to see?
Apart from the IP address.
I'm not going to show you anything that's private, but here's Pandalee's details and her phone number. So, it's not Phil's private information. Oh, that phone number, that belongs to his ex. Big fucking deal, though.
Yeah.
You guys can have that if you want. What's the big fucking deal? That is apparently registered, that phone number is registered to Liana Hangin, his ex. And Phil's perfectly happy and fine, well, with fucking sharing that information. I could show, I mean, is it fine to show, Otto, you sent it to me earlier on, the confirmation.
It's fairly easily findable.
I guess
from what he's
I'll
shown.
show it. So, this is why, so, Otto Insane sent me, so he saw his phone number. He went to the US phone book website, and it produced this result. This is what was produced from that. And who's it registered to? Liana Hangin, that same phone number. And even, you know, these websites, all, you know, especially, I think it's especially true for like American websites, where if you have some details, you can fucking really find out a lot of information, like, oh, this is their phone numbers, and this is their last address, and previous addresses, and these are all their relatives, and all that shit. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, this Phil was happy to fucking dox Liana. Just
now, also, all this payment issues and all the rest of it, all this under Pandalee's name. I don't know about America, but in Australia, if you have a business and it's registered under somebody else's name, they still have to be there. So her not being there technically is making it fraud, and he's doing a tax write-off and can be sued and audited.
The fact that the phone number is verified means that that was what was on it whenever it was set up, or someone's changed that and she's verified that later, recently, which doesn't add up.
When they first moved there, also when Phil first moved there, it was Leanna. It was with him. What if her name was on one of the accounts with her phone number?
That's what I think. Yeah.
You know, Phil was paying for
he
both
should have
of them.
had it changed, but he should have had it changed into his name if she's gone.
But he's a lazy bastard, and he hasn't got time because he's such a busy boy. Running his business. Oh, I don't know. I just love how Phil says I'm not going to share any private details, and then fucking bam, his ex's phone number there for the world to see.
So they logged into my account, and they changed the name on the account. They changed the email on the account. They basically changed everything, okay? So there you go. All this information was changed to be trollish information, okay? So not only did they do all of that, as you can see, all the information changed to be troll stuff, right? Then they also, like I said, made false payment in hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
But there's no evidence of that.
If they've changed the information, the email address has changed there, so how was he able to log on?
Yeah, because they would have sent him a confirmation saying, your details have been changed. Is this correct?
Yep. And how did they make it past two-factor authentication?
I imagine logon information would just be like username and password. It wouldn't require your email address.
No. It still needs it.
Yeah. For an ISP, when you go to their website and you log in, mandatory right now, 2FA. I've created a Comcast account when I did that video when he had that problem like a month ago, or not the month ago, the one time before that. You have to do a two-factor authentication with.
So, how can we explain this then?
My goddaughter uses it. As soon as she logs into a iPad or anything, it sends me a confirmation saying a new person's been logged on this.
Yeah, I get that with my ISP as well. It tells me that there's been a login on this attempt here or whatever. It'll send me an email. Phil would have received an email that, you are correct, he would have received an email that stated that his information is being changed, but they would have had to get past his two-factor authentication first. So Phil would have received a text message asking for a Comcast login to change the information. Plus, they would have had a security code. Like mine, there's a 4-digit code for my ISP to change the, even when I call them, right? They ask me my name, they ask me my address, and they go, "Man, what's your 4-digit passcode?" Either I can't get through, right? If I don't have that 4-digit passcode. If they're doing it online, two-factor authentication. Phil's going to get a text message. So he's lying at this point. This is all, somebody's fabricated this shit for him so he can sympathy beg. That's my theory now, because it's just way too out in left field now for this to be true.
Because he said $140 before he went offline in tips.
Yeah, like this is unbelievable. There's too many checks and balances within ISP security to get to this point. Even if that person, and if it is true, they would have found it, like I said, they would have found it within a day. They would have put it
just out of interest. You see, if you actually look, the text, the first name, last name text isn't lined up. So if you look at Panda and follow a line across it, it goes through the middle of the L-E-E.
Yeah, it's actually, it looks a bit off. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Like I could also, I could very easily demonstrate this if you give me a
second. The E's aren't lined up, right?
Also, the logo is in uppercase and the text is in lowercase.
Give me a second here. Let me open up my very sophisticated program called Microsoft Paint.
So if this was doctors, Phil got someone to put Leanna's actual number, presumably, on that.
Give me a second here.
I think Leanna's number's always been there and he's just been too lazy to change it.
Why is this not showing? Oh, for fuck's sake, let me just give me a second, guys, and I'll get us sorted 2 seconds.
Sure.
I'm just going to go display capture instead. Yeah, this is a very fancy stuff. There we go. If I can display capture now. Microsoft Paint. And it's the size is not great, but it's fact of the matter. Let's go to a straight line. Let's just go to Paint. Let's get my straight line tool, and we'll just draw a straight line from Panda to Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually, hold on, it's actually middle. Kinda. I mean, look at that, that's a straight line.
We can't see that.
Oh, no,
I can, because I'm actually watching the web.
Oh, yeah,
I'm watching
on
the
stream. Stream can see it. Stream can see it, but you guys in Discord can't see it. Give me a second here. I'll change it.
There it goes.
Yeah, but I've got I've got a straight line there. It looked off to me as well, but that's a straight line.
Yeah, it's centered.
Give me a second here, sorry, yeah, but there you go. It's so maybe it's not off. It looked off to me, looking at it, with my eyes. But
it's the lowercase p. It's doing it. So
yeah, it could very well be. Isn't it? So, but the theory is that this is fabricated. Based on what else? Is there anything else on this image that could be suspicious or whatever?
like I said, what was it? Normally, if it's uppercase on like the logo where it's for PL, it should be the same as in the text. It shouldn't be in lowercase. So.
I don't know about that, but yeah, all I know is that this line makes sense. Like it's a straight fucking line, and it does go through the middle of everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, but yeah, looking at it, as it is there, it did look a bit strange. It looked off to me before.
Yeah,
so,
I see that. No, it is straight. Yeah.
So that's we'll just ignore that. I mean, to me, as I'm saying, I'm glad I did that very quickly, because looking at it here from the screenshot, it does look off from here bizarrely. But it's just optical illusion bullshit. But let's see what Phil's got to say then some more. But it's a strange. I said, there's still some question marks as to how the fuck he could get onto this in the first place and access this if email address changed and everything else or whatever. I mean, like, how did he access these details in the first place? It does seem very fucking strange.
As you can see, all the information changed to be troll stuff, right? Then they also, like I said, made the false payment in hundreds and hundreds of dollars towards me. Okay, so this is obviously awful, right? This is not someone's messing around anymore, right? It's not. This isn't. This is whoa. Someone is seriously trying to hurt me. They're trying to take money out of my account and put it towards stuff that it's not supposed to be towards, right? And that's the problem. Like, that's horrible. Like, anyone could mess with my accounts now, right? If they have this access. So that is why yesterday when I was live on stream, I basically had to go offline. Like, if you remember, yesterday when I was live on stream, even though I said we were going to continue to stream and ignore the nonsense, I had to go offline because I had to immediately contact Comcast and say, you have to stop with all of this going on right now. You have to stop this payment. You have to stop this access, whatever it is. You have someone who could steal all my money out of my account.
And it doesn't make sense.
What?
What?
Why would you contact Comcast? Wouldn't you contact your bank?
The bank, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, my head. It hurts my tiny brain so much.
I'm glad I'm off work tomorrow because I would not be concentrating tomorrow with all this shit in my head.
Oh my god.
The bank would have to authorize the payment. Okay, if you go on your iPhone and go make a payment, if you click on and go make a payment, it'll either take you to your bank site, unless you have a Visa or a credit card attached to the account, and then it would you'd have to authorize the payment through there. It would then send you a text message, depending on if you have 2FA, everything set up properly. Yeah. Because when I make a payment, it text messages me my payment. Even PayPal text messages me the payment.
Yeah.
So, again, this is just, I think, he's relying on the dents to just be dented and not understand on how the actual process works.
Which is reliable, to be fair.
So
and God knows when I got robbed, what was it? Somebody decided to pay my bills for me.
Jesus, how dare they? Well, wait a minute, she's Phil's money, no, and that's Phil's money. That money's going towards very important things like WWE champions and shit and fucking meals we can't. Methbear just said to me in Discord that you can take a screenshot, convert it to a PDF, and edit a PDF. Or convert a PDF to a Word document to edit it easier, or just use Photoshop. I'm quite sure that's wasn't that one of the fucking possible reasons people used to try and disprove Discord leaks for Phil's WWE champion stuff? They tried to claim it was edited in some capacity, all this evidence, because like you can edit some sort of fucking metadata crap in the background.
Well, you could even do it with Paint, so
yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy to me, yeah. But it's just fucking my mind has been fried for this fucking stream. It really has. It's like, and yeah, it's just how can you ignore it for a month and not even chase it up for a whole month?
I know.
If you had access, like, it wasn't me, just to be clear, but if it was me and I had access to his bank details, I would just give all the money in his bank account to charity. I wouldn't give it to
they're
Comcast.
paying Phil. Because it's not like if the guy did work at Comcast and stole his money out of his account and put it to the thing, he couldn't take it out of Comcast. He'd have to work for accounting, which is a different department.
And even then, you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Because it's the checks and balances that people quit.
It doesn't make sense. The payments thing especially doesn't make sense. How could anyone have Phil's details and, like, so, you know, not only the sort code and account number or the fucking long card number on his fucking payment card or whatever, but you need to have the 3 digits as well to authorise and approve those payments. I assume, by the way, I assume the credit, debit cards or whatever are the same in America, roughly as in the UK, where you got a security code in the back.
Yes.
Yeah, so how the
Because
hell does
it's worldwide, so you can go shopping worldwide.
Exactly, so it's pretty much the same kind of setup. So how the hell does somebody have access to this information from Phil to pay this for him? Obviously it's Phil's money, apparently. This is why Phil's fucking losing his mind, because his money's being paid to bills early, and he doesn't want that because that's his money. He needs that. But how can someone do that, though? This is the big burning question. What the fuck? How can you make that make sense? What is it? There is no thing that Phil can say here to make that sound convincing without him fucking revealing, yeah, somebody stole my card, I guess, and just used it. Someone at Comcast stole my card. The
To pay your bills.
Yeah, so let's get this fucking straight. The guy that came out to fix his shit before gave him COVID, probably. Also stole his bank card or fucking tracked down the details of it while Phil wasn't looking. Maybe passed it on to this nefarious individual that works for Comcast. Maybe they're in it together, It's not just one person, there's a whole team of detractors at Comcast now, apparently.
Hot Fuzz.
It's just, make it make sense, Phil.
But Chad, you would be able to confirm this, or at least give a yes or no answer, I guess. None of the bank details, like if I called up on a website my card details that I have saved, it just shows you the last 4 digits. It doesn't show you everything.
Yeah, every single, so for where I work anyway, it's always mandatory to just only include the final 4 digits of the card. You don't include the full card number on a customer's bank statement. You'd only include the 4 digits and everything else. And also, and that bank statement will have the customer's name and address, because obviously it's usually a letter going out to the fucking customer, so it needs that crap. But no, it would just be a case of, you never include the full card number. Never.
So the story really doesn't add up here.
Well, that's how it is for me anyway. Working for a UK bank anyway, that's the story for me. I assume it's the same kind of scenario in America, with American banks and all that in their systems where they don't include the full card number as well, for security reasons. And if somebody tried to call up as well, and as I said, I don't know what it's like in America, but there's always these security questions that customers have to pass in order for you to talk about the account you want to talk about. You don't pass those fucking credentials, those checks, you won't get to fucking do what you need to fucking do.
Birth, etc. That sort of thing.
So yeah, there's all these fucking checks in place, especially if I'm fucking dealing with customers like over the phone, for example, or online or anything. If what Phil is saying is true, if he's genuinely been attacked and had money taken from him, the only thing I can think of was what someone said earlier on, that he's not guilty, but he's a victim of a phishing scam where he gave his credentials to a site without being aware, and somebody was privy to like keylog information or whatever. That's a random theory, I know, but if Phil truly is actually, to be believed here in terms of I've had this and this and this happen to me, if he's been honest about that, which is a big X to doubt, of course, then it means that I think somebody managed to infiltrate his system essentially, and actually somehow retrieve all this information. Like, because obviously, who has information saved in like Chrome, for example, payment details, for example, addresses, autofill, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Not me.
He will have it all written down because he's a great man for writing it down. So potentially, if you were in the store for it, you could just take that piece of paper, which is bound to be sitting beside his computer. It's bound to be.
Someone fucking Neville Longbottom, because Neville Longbottom got in trouble for that in fucking Hogwarts, for writing down all the passwords to Gryffindor Tower. Did somebody fucking Neville Longbottom him and just fucking steal that shit from his pocket when he wasn't looking? For fuck's sake, man, there's a random.
So
Harry
have a
Potter
piece
reference.
there's the same thing in America. They only show the last 4 digits. So.
Yeah, so I had a few on the place for the same cap process. Yeah.
Last 4 letters.
It's
Now,
just
the only
insane.
other thing it could be, because we had it in Australia, during the Black Friday sales, there was fake websites set up saying offering this deal, this deal, this deal.
Ah, God.
And when you logged in, they got the details. But DSP, being a creature of habit, he doesn't like to go anything outside his shop. He doesn't like to go to Walmart. So
No, he's primarily Amazon as well, for especially since he got Amazon Prime, make the most
Exactly.
of that. So he's very kind of set in his ways in that regard, yeah. So Poohbach is asking in chat if he can fix his problems by resetting the modem. Why is he still getting DC'd? Surely as someone at Comcast is doing this, the person isn't sat at a PC changing his settings every time.
But if this was happening now, you would be straight on to Comcast and go, someone's doing it now.
I mean, it is still happening to him now. Apparently, he got disconnected like 8, 9, 10 times maybe at that stream.
It's not someone on Comcast.
yeah, if he's still offline now.
Yeah, like if he's offline right now, he.
Oh, he cut it again.
Literally, like if I have any problems with my ISP, I ring them up and say, look, it's lagging and all the rest of it. They reset my IP address, give me a new IP address, and I'm good to go.
But that's because you have a static IP. If they have his MAC address, doesn't matter.
But he has the
MAC
number of
address is more-
security guy or the
Pretty
manager.
much.
You would just phone the manager.
Yeah, he's 100% lying right now. Like this is just this is so easy to take care of. So easy to take care of.
A lot of
And
things,
yet,
yeah.
he's just sitting there waiting for it to come back up. Comes back up, begs for money.
A lot of things don't make
And then
sense.
make
Yeah.
Yeah, like this
So
is
what
this is
go ahead.
awful as shit.
Yeah. So what basically the layman's terms of what Prophet's saying, people, if they change the door to give him a new door as the IP address, but he's got a doggy door, that's the MAC address. That's how they're getting in still. So.
Yeah, the MAC address is more. It's more of an issue than your IP address. It's more important than your IP because the MAC address is hardware side. It cannot be changed.
So the analogy there is that you've changed the door in the house or the lock on the door, but it's still on the same actual physical property, so that it's still at the same address, so you can still walk up to it.
And there's still a doggy door, so you can still get in.
What up, dog?
Yeah. At this point, it's replace the modems. He's gonna have to replace his Xbox. He's gonna have to replace his phone, his PlayStation 5, his PC. Everything's gonna have to be replaced because he's leaked all the MAC address information.
Please tip.
And he's made it worse for himself at this point, trying to lie and trying to make himself look like some kind of victim and a hero. And he's made it worse.
Yeah, by 10 a million times worse potentially. I mean, can you imagine if his Xbox does get bricked and he never paid for it in the first place? I know it was gifted to him, but yeah, you have to get it re-gifted because Phil's setting up to buy one himself. The fucking pity party stream will have that fucking day fundraiser for a new Xbox.
They could get his Xbox ID and just lock him out.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine a Wings type scenario, or because that just happened to Cyrax. Cyrax got his Xbox account hacked, and he lost his Xbox account. He can't play racing.
And so this guy is asking, how does Phil become the hero and all? It's not literally him becoming the hero, but he wants to become. It's more like a martyr. It's more like the fucking martyr. He is a fucking eternal victim in this, but he's going to tell his audience how much of a victim he is, so he can get days like today where people are throwing him $140 fucking dollars just for being a poor boy in a poor world where people are out to get him and Capcom are out to get him, and there's detractors everywhere. Everywhere he looks is a detractor waiting to fuck him over in life. And fuck me, man, this is how Phil becomes not a hero really, but just become the fucking eternal money-making martyr. Let's just fucking let's crack on with this. I mean, I still feel like I've got a whole lot to get through here, but I'm probably going to wrap things up within the next fucking. When it gets to Q&A, I think I'll wrap it up.
So immediately what I did is I called them, and the person who I got from billing basically said, all right, I'm going to remove everything. So he removed the payment information, all that stuff's removed from my account now. So there's no way that they could keep processing payments in my name.
If he does it manually anyway, then why? I thought if he does his payments manually, then how was it set up anyway?
Jesus.
I thought you just
It's
mean
a lie.
It's
a lie.
it hurts my
Yeah,
brain.
just carry on, Jad. Just carry
Okay,
on.
thankfully. So at least that's done. All right, but the problem now with that is now all my stuff's messed up. I'm on a contract with Comcast that they call it an auto pay discount, meaning if you have your account set up on auto pay, you put your account information into their website, you set it up, you get a discount. Now I've lost my discount. How's that fair?
What? Huh? But you didn't also pay, did you?
That's apparently what he was on, autopay.
Oh, God.
I mean, whatever.
Did I do anything wrong
Yeah,
to lose my
yeah.
discount? No. It's their own messed up system. Okay? So
Mess up system.
I was on the phone with Comcast yesterday for 2.5 hours. I talked to billing. I talked to customer CSA. It's like customer security assurance, which is the fraud department. Okay. So first I talked to billing, and billing's like, we can't stop the payment yet. What we're going to do is tomorrow we're going to look into it and see if it processes or not. And if it doesn't, we can try to stop it. If not, we'll keep the amount that you need for your bill anyway, and we'll credit you the rest. It's going to come right back to your account within a few days. I'm like, that's fair enough. Okay. That's fine. No big deal. But I need to have this so that no one has access to my information anymore. And they said, okay, so we're going to put you over to the fraud department. I explained the whole thing to the fraud department. And the fraud department says, okay, so here's a ticket number. I'm like, okay, I don't know what you want me to do with this. What are you going to do? Well, we have to file it. We have to escalate it. And I said, but what are you going to do? Are you going to call me? Are you going to follow up? Well, we don't know. All I'm doing is taking your information. We don't know what's going to happen. But we'll take all your information and we'll look into it. Okay? So he puts me on hold. I'm not kidding you. The agent puts me on hold for 30 minutes. Okay? 30 minutes. Saying he's going to come back and tell me the results of all of this. He never comes back. Instead, he transfers me to the residential customer support department. And the person on the line that I'm talking to says, I don't know why you're with me. I have no idea why you were transferred over to me. Because this, I can't help you. This is obviously an error or some guy's messing with you. He says, so I'm going to put you back over to customer support. He puts me back to the guy in billing. And the guy in billing's like, I just talked to you for like 45 minutes and helped you as much as I could. Why did they put you back to me? I don't know. I don't know.
This also seems a little bit unbelievable.
Yeah.
I know sometimes call centers are a little bit fucking daft, but the fact that they would openly admit to a customer, why am I talking to you? This is so strange. I want to fucking transfer you back. And usually these fucking customer service reps wouldn't be so transparently honest with customers like this.
Every time he contacts customer support, this is what happens.
Yeah,
This is exactly the same as what happened with Amazon recently as well.
Oh my
Where
God.
they never have any idea. They never have any idea at all about anything. All call centers.
It's just, it doesn't make fucking sense. It really doesn't.
There's so many layers to this whole thing.
Let's
Give you a deep dive on this.
My head is so fucking fried right now. Let's let them keep cooking.
I don't work for you. I don't know what they're doing. So then he says, all right, I'm going to put you back to fraud. He calls the fraud department and he argues with the fraud department for 30 minutes that they're supposed to be helping me. Why did they put me in a circle? Right? Like, he's mad. The actual billing agent is pissed that this person in fraud seems to be blowing me off and not helping me. Okay? So he's actually arguing with him behind the scenes. And finally, they put me back with fraud, and the fraud guy says, all right, so what we're doing is, we're going to have this filed. You have your ticket number. Yes, there's going to be a serious escalation that will be taken seriously, and we'll be contacting you about it. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to transfer you over to, to the tech support. Why? Well, maybe tech support can help you. I said, I know they can't help me. All right, whatever. Transfer me over. So they transfer me over to tech support. I explained the situation. Oh, we can't do anything. No kidding. But what we're going to do, we're going to file a ticket. Oh, good. A ticket? You're going to file me a ticket. Huh? Okay. So they file a ticket, and their end, where it says everything going on with the modem and how this person has the power to mess with my modem and all of that. Okay? So, all right, I guess, right? Fine. But will anything come of that? Who knows? Now, in the meantime, I call the regional manager of tech support twice. I actually had called him before, during the day when this was all going down. I had called him and left him a voicemail saying, hey, I know that you're probably just getting back from the holiday. This is a serious issue. My internet's going down again. I need your help. And then I called him after 2.5 hours of being on the phone with everyone else, left another voicemail. I say, hey, so just so you know, now...
This guy's never fucking available, is he? This fucking regional manager. Jesus Christ. It's like, I guess Phil didn't fucking check with him the right times to call him. He's probably busy doing his business.
Should have emailed.
Yeah, he's busy with his business to talk to Phil. He didn't call. Phil did not agree to call in the fucking agreed set times.
Yeah.
He basically got team starred.
Yeah. Okay, just bring you up to speed. The internet's still not working, so now he's just chatting with people in chat.
Oh God.
He's just so.
What do you say?
So his stream's down. He's not
Yes.
live, but he's in his chat just shooting the shit with people. Like, so if
Exactly.
I do this now, and yeah.
So that also means that any tips or whatever will now be all
offline
under the counter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, look at this. By the way, I will try to stream again periodically. I'll just wait a bit and chat with you here in the meantime. And that's the last thing I said. And that was like fucking like a couple minutes ago. He still has 234 people on the stream, even though it's no.
But it did drop down from 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1,000 there on. For fuck's sake, man.
Lots all left.
What the hell, man? What in the hell? Jesus.
Did you get out there, Jan? Step away from your mic a minute.
Oh,
I don't blame you. But...
Yeah, I leaned away for a second just because I was fucking trying to bang my head off something. Right, let's just crack on.
I've been on the phone with fraud. I've been on the phone with everyone. Everyone says they're filing tickets, but no one seems to be able to help me. So what am I supposed to do when I need to broadcast tomorrow for work? I need your help. Please call me back ASAP. Okay? Now, in the meantime, I'm not the kind of person to just sit around like an idiot and let this happen to me. I'm gonna go.
You sat around for a whole month.
Excuse me?
He was up for a whole month. He didn't bother to chase up. Remind, the 26th of October, this apparently was discovered. The 26th of October, when Phil found this out, did he once chase up the regional manager? What's going on? Did action get taken against this malicious individual? No.
Oh,
he waited until last Wednesday, on his day off, when it went down again.
Then he was like, this thing's a bit odd.
Oh my god, I am so done with him.
Better, I'll say, okay, so rather than just sit around and let this continuously happen over and over and over, I'm going to do, initially, what I was told to do a month ago by that tech. I'm just going to get a new modem. So I went on Amazon, and I bought a modem, Rush. Send me a modem right now. And they did. I got a new modem last night during my late stream that's not a Comcast modem. Okay? So it's a brand new, fresh modem. It has nothing to do with Comcast whatsoever. All right? And I hooked it up. But with Comcast, you can't just have your modem work. You got to call them, and you got to give them the data off the modem, and then they set it up, and then it worked. So I had to call them late. It was like 11 p.m. last night, and I'm calling them, and of course, I'm trying to get this done, right? And there you go. And then they do it, and now it works, right? So now my internet's working, all right?
Hang on. So he's on the new modem now, presumably. Is that right?
I don't even fucking know. My head's broken.
Because he was saying earlier, I'm recording this because all the stream could go down. But if it's reset everything, then why would that happen if it's a new modem?
Because he called it Comcast, and it was registered. Now, if there is a Comcast employee that does have access, that registered
the
modem,
mole in Comcast.
That is now back on, or whatever keylogger or phishing scam that might be going on just sent his new information out again.
Yeah, this is why I'm verging towards he's got some sort of spyware or whatever inside his network, so no matter what he does, other than effectively mute those PCs, they'll just keep getting in.
According to D-Dog, he's looking into getting a satellite dish now.
Yeah, from Starlink.
Not going to help him.
Not going to help.
And it'll be terrible for streaming.
Just give him his own fucking satellite orbit in space, Just give him his own private satellite so he can fucking stream for his satellite in space.
The Starlink setup fee is insane.
Well, they'll spend it as long as the fans give him the money.
No. He doesn't have that type of money.
No.
You're looking at with Starlink, you have to be put on a wait list unless you're rich and you can get it right away. The initial install fee is going to be something like $3,000.
He's actually looked into this. He's actually looked into this shit. So
and he's looking at the business plan.
Yeah, so here's the thing about Starlink. I can get a business plan, and that may or may not be unlimited. Not sure yet, and it claims fast speeds. But one, it would mean something like $1,000 investment in equipment and installing it, which you have to pay for yourself. And two, if it is slow, I'm out of that $1,000 basically.
So the thing is, the download speed, etc., will be okay on it. The latency will be absolutely terrible because it's effectively going a couple of thousand miles there and back for all the data.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
me, man. He's actually...
The upload is going to be shit. The download will be... Technically, it could reach speeds of upwards of 1 gigabit per download, but the upload is trash.
And he needs that more than anything else as a streamer because he streams this, but he needs to upload good shit. Well, you know what I mean?
And because it rains and there's fog in Seattle, that satellite's going to bend. It's going to weaken. It won't get a constant stream all the time.
So the one thing that he will be able to legitimately claim about is lag in multiplayer games.
Exactly.
Latency.
It'll be true.
Yeah.
Not on the old modem, the Comcast modem anymore. It's now on this new modem. Okay, this third-party modem. All right, great. So now I should have no issues, right? I should be in the clear. They shouldn't be able to access the modem because it's not a Comcast modem. They don't have the credentials to log into the modem and mess with it. They can't change the wireless settings. They can't put on filters. They can't do any of that crap, right? And by the way, obviously, I probably should have a new IP and I should have all this. It's all different because remember, the thing that happens with Comcast modems is really silly. It always seeks out the same IP address, but when you swap modems, you get a new IP address. Okay?
No. He has static IPs. He said he has had static IPs. Okay? He said this in the past. That is so he's lying. Because a static IP is a specific IP address. It's not dynamic.
Yeah,
a dynamic IP address can reach out and grab a new IP. The static IP is given to you from Comcast. That is a specific identity IP for your modem.
Make the bad man stop.
He's like one of those jugglers that's spinning plates, and he has to keep going back to the other plates to keep spinning them because they keep constantly falling over. Oh, Lord.
I do have a perfect fucking sound clip for this as well.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
That's genuinely how I fucking feel right now. Sweaty fuck. I am. I just wanted a normal fucking relaxing game of fucking bingo, and this bitch is fucking delayed massively.
I know. I swear I'm cursed to Bingo. Last time he was sick, and this time he's got fucking... What the hell this is? So, God.
This is like a belated birthday present that somebody's just given me.
I just feel so massively derailed. Is this how a Vega feels every time I go into streams? I feel so derailed.
Just as a very quick aside, didn't he try and claim at the time in October that the Comcast guy was fucking him?
Can you be specific?
Didn't he try and suggest in October, whenever the internet went down the first time, that it was someone at Comcast doing it? I just remembered that.
I don't know. I mean, I could pick go that bastard and see what comes up, what he said. But I don't know if it'll yield much. I mean, when did he talk fucking so Comcast?
No, that's
28th of October.
He stated that maybe it's an inside job. Somebody at Comcast is a director.
Oh,
I don't know.
That's what he said, yeah.
So,
he said that.
So I've got fucking pick go right here, and I filtered it for October. Default DNS settings, Comcast ISP. So yeah, he told what's going on. He had a podcast specifically for the internet. What's going on my internet? Big update from the fucking 28th. So yeah, whole fucking segment and that bullshit, and there's so many different fucking clips from it as well. Someone at Comcast have DNS, Comcast business website. He mentioned Comcast so many times.
Someone who works at Comcast who has that you just scrolled past.
Oh, did I go past it already?
Yeah, what? Yeah, do Control F.
Yeah, keep going.
Comcast modems, Comcast modem number 2. What's the thing? A Comcast report.
Keep going. Someone at Comcast who works. Sorry.
Okay, let's see what it says.
Okay.
Works at Comcast, who has control over this kind of shit, has a bug up their ass about me.
Well, let me rewind it.
Yeah.
So bear in mind, this is after that Comcast person has been, and they've apparently found out. Well, at this point in time, Phil already apparently knows that somebody at Comcast has been playing, playing weird things. According to Phil, they've been changing details and adding things and changing settings. So he knows all this apparently at this point in time, and then he says this.
They've ever done. But you know what? It's not impossible. I would say it's not impossible. Seriously, I wouldn't put anything past anyone because people are absolutely insane And you know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Is there someone who works at Comcast who has control over this kind of shit, has a bug up their ass about me, and is willing to risk their job to fuck with me? Maybe.
So, he said this on the 20th of October, 2 days after that engineer came out to see him. And he apparently knew then that somebody was out to get him at Comcast, going by what he'd found on their end.
I swear, like, it was like he was saying, oh, detractors are saying this, like, oh, someone at Comcast is out to get me, and then he came around to then saying, actually, yeah, you know what, that could be possible, you know, even that, like, oh god.
Oh my god! So yeah, I mean, it's a good spot, a good remember on your part there, for lack of a better term. Well remembered. That Phil actually did throw Comcast under the bus even back then, when he came after his fucking day off. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of Turkey Talk.
Get rid of that.
Yeah. Turkey Talk can wait another time for sure. I mean, maybe I can go over it tomorrow at some point for members. Who knows? Member special. About to add on something special for the members, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna let Phil keep cooking.
There you go. Now, so all that, goes down or whatever. All right. And I'm like, okay, so today, hopefully, number one, hopefully I'm going to get calls from Comcast. I'm going to get support. They're going to help me. I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to have multiple departments who are on this, are working on this and escalated it. Because when you call Comcast, oh, sir, your security is of our utmost concern. 100%. You have to understand, your security is our biggest concern. Okay? That's what they say. This is someone who has access to my modem, someone who can mess with my business on a daily basis, and someone who has access to all of my business information and my payment information and is filing fake payments, committing fraud, which is a crime, and I have it all documented, that it's all happening. I've saved all the information to prove that it's happening, and I filed claims with this company. I've got 3 voicemails in with the regional tech manager. So you know they're going to be right on top of this, right? Now, in the meantime, just to show you that, again, I'm not a slouch on this, I actually even contacted Xfinity's social media team. And I said, I don't know what to do in this situation. And they said, you got to go to the fraud team. I said, I did. Just so you know, I contacted that fraud team and I filed claims or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. But that's what they told me. Like, that's all you can do is you can contact the fraud team and that's it. All right. So I wake up this morning, bushy-tailed and bright-eyed. I'm ready for the day because I'm feeling positive. Things are going to go good today, right? And I check my phone. I got no emails. I got no phone calls. I got no voicemails. Nothing.
Oh, you are kidding, D-Dog.
No way. No,
I wish I was, but he's talking about how, I'll have to be streaming a little bit less, but, the quality won't be the same.
Oh, my God.
And all the rest of it.
So he read up the entire PC Mag article on Starlink. He all of a sudden trusts these fucking, gaming reviewers not shit and all this shit as well. Basically, it works, but it's finicky and not consistent. It can drop out big time. Also, the upload speeds are between 10 to 20 megabytes per second, which likely would not be good enough for my quality right now. What does he think he's on right now? He's actually on that now, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's back as well, but it's the game controller all over again. Remember? Oh, I think I'll be better if I have it on PS5 and do this. And next thing you know, he has it.
But doesn't he hate Elon Musk?
the things, the sacrifices that Phil makes to fucking try and stream. Oh my god! I mean, I might fucking tap out at this fucking rate. I'm gonna let him keep cooking to try and get to
Yeah, keep going.
Zero, nothing whatsoever from anyone. Okay? Am I surprised and shocked? No, I'm not. But you would think that a company that takes your security so seriously, and we have documented evidence that fraud just occurred with their system, that they would probably be on it to prevent anything further from going on. I mean, we're not just talking someone's messing with you. We're talking this could be a legal issue for them. Because my security has been compromised and it seems to be their fault. There is an internal employee doing all of this. Okay? Well, I'm like, all right, well, I'm not expecting much, but you know what? Maybe today I will get contacted and, and maybe they will handle it. I don't know. But anyway, I could stream now. Right?
Hey.
Right? So I turned on my stream this morning, and within a minute of it being live, the person resets my modem. So what this tells me is, even though Comcast doesn't have access to that modem, like they can't go in that modem and change its settings, they've got a reset button. And they can just hit it whenever they want. They can press it right now during this live stream. They already did. They did before. and they could do it right now again. That they have the ability to do this whenever they want, okay? Which is absolutely stupid because it's not their property.
IP can do that at any time. They can reset the line anytime they want.
We're not playing bingo anymore, so Quiddy pointed at text. I saw that. Bingo had to be cancelled.
Bingo's sat there the whole time with the card, like, oh god,
oh my god, yeah, bingo's been fucking derailed massively. It was a good spot, you know, he pointed at text. Oh my god, but yeah, I mean, this is so fucking painful to endure. It's just so weird.
Like this is my head is just full of fuck right now. Like it's just like, bruh.
Yeah, I should have a button for that as well. True? I do have a bra button, I think. Wait, I think I fucking lost it.
Like, if it is true, okay, and
I got it.
Highly
there you go. On you go. Go, sorry.
So it's like, if it is true, okay, even if you register a new modem with them, they're gonna have the MAC address. All they have to do is reset your line. And reset your line, and we hit the reset button, and it's gonna reset the signal, okay? If he's
literally saying how he's going to go with them now. He has no options.
He's scrambling.
He's talking. He's back being hard.
I mean, I'm behind DSP by I've got almost an hour at this point in time. Let's fucking go to
whatever.
DSP.
Not a big deal. But for me, the major concern is having a limit of like 10 megabytes per second. How am I going to stream at 10 megabytes per second? Right now, I'm streaming it above that. Right now, I'm streaming at 12,000. Yeah. So that's the.
You shouldn't be streaming at 10. Oh my god, this is. So I feel like I'm done. I feel like I want to fucking tap out this son bitch. Normally he's finished a fucking game. He's live still and talking. Now, still. Usually he'd be playing games but almost 2 hours into gameplay at this fucking point in time.
Yeah, but you can't risk it though with all the resets.
I generally think I'm tapping out, guys. It's coming. It's like well after 10 p.m. anyway here or whatever. I don't know if I can go on too long.
Not a problem, sir.
Who's restreaming? What I want to do is, is there anyone else restreaming Phil right now? Let's try and find somebody good to fucking redirect people to. I mean,
Meerkat was at one stage.
Let me just find someone to restream. Who's on right now? Ice Shamoto's doing it, but he's playing a.
Oh, Anne
1333. There we go. Fucking, we'll redirect to Anne. Robust content creator.
Want to do a video tonight?
Oh, you're talking to Otway there, Prophet?
Yeah. Hit me up. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a video. I'm gonna see if I can get Snoot on as well. We can go over the Raven Dolphin thing as well.
Just give us redirect.
Proving.
No worries. Bye, Chad.
There we go. You guys can stay on as well if you want, very briefly until because I'll just with the outro anyway, so you can stay on again briefly. I've just set up there so it's going to redirect to and stream at the end. Look, fuck this fucking piece of shit prick. You know, I ain't got no fucking ability.
Has this been the most international stream you've had, Jed?
It could very well be. We've had fucking all corners of the world represented with Canada, and Australia, and England, and Ireland as well, and America. And fuck me, man. It's been a global world tour, but we fucking brought it back home to the waters. Guys, sorry Bingo got derailed, but DSP is doing DSP things, and at least we covered it in some aspect as well. It blew our goddamn minds. I would highly recommend checking out what Probert's got planned later on. He's also very clued up in the tech side of things, as is Otway Insane as well, to be fair as well. You know, so things like that'll definitely be worth watching. And also as well, by that time you'll have more information at your disposal as well, because you can obviously go back over Phil's video, which he'll probably have uploaded by then as well, to go over it all. Phil's still going right now. This will live redirect people to and stream as well. But I'm just going to say, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I will be back tomorrow for hopefully fucking bingo. I want fucking bingo tomorrow, for fuck's sake. But,
I'll stay away, don't worry.
Yeah,
it's
not your fault. I'm not blaming you. Others are, but I'm not. But, anything you guys want to say before I fuck off?
DSP's a bitch.
What a night. Yeah, that's true.
There we go.
Love you all.
Anyway, I'm going to enter all this end by playing Today's PIG contributions made by the excellently talented
Hold on.
Pixar Animation. So hold on, what?
I just want to say one thing. I was to say, hey, smoke weed every day.
Wow.
It's
robust. That was robust as fuck, boy.
It's drink now.
Anyway.
Snoop doesn't smoke anymore. He drinks.
On a robust note, I'm going to end. I'm going to end all those end. Notorious PIG contributions made by excellently talented Pixar animations, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Anyway, thank you for enduring the madness as well.
Not a problem.
And thank you to chat. Thank you for the super chats as well, Ron. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you all tomorrow with some more bingo antics. Hopefully back to normal. But this will live redirected and stream if you guys want to keep up with what's happening with Phil right now. Enjoying the madness there. It's always a good time and stream. So guys, until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. However you wish to spend it, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
Bye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.